What's up, everybody? Friday, 12:51 Eastern Standard. Hit me with it. Come on.
You wanted the best? You got the best. ALT Insider.
Hell yeah. Hope you're ready for the rare Friday style show. Well, Digimon, unfortunately, was cucked. Don't you love... Okay, I'll tell you the behind-the-scenes styles thing. My real job. Have some work due on Monday. They dropped last night. Hey, we got excuse me, we got a bit of a schedule change, and we were wondering if you're available to send it on Friday night instead. And you can't get pissed because then they'll give it to somebody else. I was like, oh, I can do it. Yes, please, master. Yes, please. So I got to do that. That's what I was all last night, all today. Still not even done. Piss me the fuck off. Changing my schedule. That's what fucked up Digimon. Don't blame me, Ava. Don't come for me, Ava. Don't do it. We'll do it next week, though, for sure. Also, next week, I want to play the mixtape game. That looks kind of hype. Luke Stevenson, the guy I trust the most on gaming opinions, said it's good. So we might play that next week, too. Who knows? Anyways, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Before next week, we do have Saturday Night Lore style, unless I have been pre-promoting the hell out of this one, and it might not even be fun, but we'll see. It is DSP's shortest videos coming at you Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. We're going to go through, I would say, at least 50 of the shortest videos ever, and we're going to see. We're going to finish with the final video will be the 0-second video that is now public on DSP's channel as we speak somehow, and it's still up, and it's a part of a playthrough. It's part 30-something of a playthrough, and it's still up. Hidden to be found for all of us. But anyways, moving forward positively here, before we get to the recap of all the shit that went down last night and yesterday, I'll start with this, because this is very interesting to me. So remember yesterday how that we heard that rant about kick view cope and shit, and DSP said, it's not because I ban everybody. The only people I ban are the ones that want me to kill myself and all that stuff. Well, interestingly enough, I have the daily graph of all the bans that has happened since April 15th. And, I don't know if you might have noticed something. There was 0 bans during the night stream. 0. And you might say, well, ALT, that's because you're not tracking the DSP Reacts channel. Oh, no, I was. And it was 0. On Kick, on YouTube, 0. And we ended with 6 yesterday, and that was where it ended. It ended with 6. So he definitely is actively trying to not ban people now on Kick. So adjust your predictions accordingly. All right, because I think he might have a slow days on Kick coming up, if you know what I'm saying. So we will see how that goes. ALT Loves Emiru says, Melanie being felted by Kino Casino is great. Oh, I haven't even seen that yet. I'll go in a feud with them. Leave her alone. No, I haven't seen it yet. I have no idea what it was. But we will watch it. Okay, we will watch it, of course. I know I do have some Kino Casino to show today as well, because obviously DSP is trying clearly to get, himself back in the Kino Casino's, not good graces, but at least spotlight. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be funny if, like, the Kino Casino does the move where they just don't bring up DSP anymore. That would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? But anyways, all right, before we get to the recap last night, let's go through a few things in the day stream. There's always some shit. We started early. We got time. We got fucking time. Okay, so lolcows are complaining that Kino is focusing on Quarter Pounder. Yeah. The lolcow union is complaining. Kino Casino, we exist. Hello. We're doing stupid shit too. Kino Casino, hello. Okay, moving on. Let's get a little Pokemon in our life, and then we'll move on. Tony T says, I didn't know she was damn near 40. Geez, yeah, see? That's like me, damn near 40. Not there yet, but damn near 40, Tony T. That's why I feel the same age bracket, same generation, huh? All right, let's go.
All right, well, hey, guess what? We got to name this thing, and no one has named Moltres as of yet.
Yeah?
So if someone contributes $5, you can name it. If someone beats the $5 contribution, then they're going to basically like highest up to $20. If no one contributes to name it, then we got to figure out a name together. Yeah, that was incredibly. Oh, trust me, I know. After the 90+ minutes it took to catch Articuno, I know that was a lucky catch. That was good.
Okay. We're just waiting for $5 now. Waiting for $5.
Name it KFC. That's messed up. No,
Waiting for $5.
What do we call this guy?
Waiting for
Blaze?
$5.
Phoenix?
That being said, it's Sunday. Sunday. All right, Sunday. Same in the house.
Those are good ones. Blaze or Phoenix. I like those names. Popeye.
Hello?
That's messed up. Popeyes. Come on. That's really
Oh yeah,
messed
I
up.
forgot the censor. I didn't get my. Here, let's go.
Name it Zapdos. Yes, make it very confusing. Name it Zapdos, and everyone will get what's going on.
Hello.
What is that?
450.
Santa Ann? What is that? I don't even know what that means. Santa Ann?
450.
So far, I think Phoenix is the best one. I do like that. Phoenix. Oh, Assassin Gamer with a $20.
There you go. Name it Fox. Just waiting, and it works. The dented auction works. Iwamoto says, actually turned 40 today. How about you? Well, I'll tell you when I get there. Happy birthday, brother.
Because you want to be able to get to Island 2 quickly.
I don't know the feeling.
Oh, okay. You can fly catch Zapdos, then fly back to one island, then go to 2. We need to go buy Pokeballs. Where can we go to buy Pokeballs? That's what we need to do right now, is we need to go buy Pokeballs. Oh, God, look at this map. What happened here? Look. One island, Kindle Road. Yeah, I see. Is this 2? 2
What do you
island,
think?
Berry Forest, Bond Bridge, 3 island. There, 3 Isle Port. Yeah. I can't fly. I can't do anything.
Oh my God. Just tell me what to do, guys. What do I have to fucking do?
Yay, Pokemon. This girl's like 2. Look at her.
What?
Oh my God, what's she doing out here by herself?
It's a Pokemon game?
She's out here in an inner tube by herself with no supervision. This is not good. Someone alert the authorities.
I don't know, man. It's a kid's game. It's a Pokemon game.
What's going on, Mad TV? So, Mad
I don't know what that was, but all right.
She goes, what happens now? Now you get out of my way.
Oh, yeah, he would slap the shit out of that kid in real life, that's for sure.
Very annoying.
See?
It looks like there's a trainer out there. There's different trainers to
Look,
fight.
there's their supervisor right there, by the way. He wishes he could slap the shit out of that kid in real life, honestly.
Yeah, Mad TV, I don't know. He says, besides Botrix, is anyone else here to help protect Phil with a massive sword? Dunsfelter's monument is going up. Sometimes Ferbs, it helps moderate on the kick chat. Every once in a while, Darkside Dabbing shows up. And I do have other moderators. They just don't really go to kick that often. Like, they do on kick, but they don't really use it that often. Yeah, we might have to start looking.
Matt TV is extra sad, isn't he? Because Matt TV thinks this is his ladder to stardom is going through DSP. So it's very funny how he's trying to be in DSP's corner. DSP has found exactly one compadre on Kick, and his name is Mad TV.
Somebody new as a moderator, since Dunsfelter absolutely was the most the most active moderator, and apparently has moved on.
Moved on. Okay, we need to get a new streak of how many days in a row are we going to talk about Dunsfelter. Right now we're at what? A week?
My mommy said I can't swim without my floaty ring. Where is your mommy? Was that her we just beat up?
What the fuck is this?
You guys, think about a name. If someone contributes $5 or more, you can name Pidgeotto. The claws on its feet are well developed. It can carry prey, such as an execute, to its nest over 60 miles away. Wow. It's male. What do we want to name it? Hurricane. That's a good suggestion. Oh, no, not him again. It says Hurricane.
Okay, let's see how long this takes.
Cyclone. That's another good one. Fred. That's an awful one. Terrible.
$5. $5.
Raptor. That's a good one. Mussolini. Who the hell is Mussolini? Why would you name him Mussolini?
Fun stream.
Okay. Big Mac. Some interesting suggestions. If no one contributes in like another 30 seconds, I'll just pick one.
Let's see if that happens.
No, not Bird Jesus. How dare you? Unacceptable.
Let's see if that happens. $5. $4.50. $4.
Rutherford. That's an interesting one, too. Rutherford.
And how dare you forget Bird Jesus, actually. Doesn't know the fucking lore of Bird Jesus. Oh, it is... yeah, I don't know, Renee. I've heard about that. That Dunsfelter is now moved on. He's taken up his modding gear and moved on to a different streamer, apparently. I don't know if it's true or not. I haven't seen proof of that myself, but that would be pretty funny. I mean... You go to any other stream, you got to find more entertainment, Dunsfelter. That's for sure.
Nothing, I still don't think there's an update on my Steam controller. I'm going to check in a second. I still don't think so. Jeez.
Dude.
Nicholas, you got emotional at the end of Pragmata. I'm sorry to hear that. It was a good game, though, right? All right. I'm going to name it, let's see. What do I want to name it? Good Feather. Anyone know what that's a reference to? I wonder if anyone would know what that's a reference to. Good Feather. Couldn't spell it.
Anyone know? I'm just going to hit this preemptively.
Oh, great reference, King. Very timely.
Fully, but we almost got there. Okay, ready?
I missed that
one. It carries
one.
a pendulum-like device. There once was an incident in which it took away a child to hypnotize. It what? This Pokemon is a child kidnapper and killer?
Oh, is this for the editor? Wow.
And they never changed the lore? It's a child kidnapper and killer. What in the hell?
Do you think all Pokemon are nice to humans? I wonder.
Give a nickname to the captured Hypno. Oh, God.
Does he really think that all Pokemon are nice to humans? I don't know.
I just checked, and there is still no update on my Steam controller.
Oh my God, dude, let it go.
That it's been packaged, and they still haven't shipped the damn thing. It sucks. Like, I don't know how long it's going to take for them to get these out. I bought it on Monday. Like, it's Thursday, and you just packaged it? Like, what are you doing with it? Why are you sitting on it so lazily? It's upsetting me, because I wanted to cover the Steam controller for you guys this week, and it looks like I can't. Like, I'm probably not going to get it till, like...
Oh, that's why he's so worried about it, because for him it's like content. That's premier content. I mean, even he knows it's better than the fast food menus, I would hope.
No, maybe late tomorrow.
Today is a podcast day, by the way.
Tomorrow, or maybe Saturday, if not later. So hopefully I can cover it early next week, I guess. Not much I can do. I literally was the first batch of people on the planet to buy it. I bought it at 9:55 a.m., 5 minutes before they were supposed to put it on sale, and I still was able to buy it. So, okay. So I
wonder how often he's hitting fucking refresh on that tab. Hey, Kat, I just checked it. Yeah? No update. What are they doing, huh? She's like, whatever.
Not angry.
Whatever.
Have I reached out to any tank top companies for sponsorships? Not yet. Not yet, but, you know, the possibilities are endless with, you know, what I've done with my health and my body. Perhaps someday you'll have the DSP line of tank top available exclusively on some business. That'd be amazing, actually. I think that's a great idea you just given me. Thank you so much.
They're 4 sizes too big, and they accentuate the bat wings.
It's time. You don't think anywhere north of 30 should wear a tank top? Well, that's because you're a fucking weirdo who probably weighs like 700 pounds and doesn't understand what it's like to have a healthy body.
Oh.
Sorry. Maybe if you got...
If this is a healthy body, you don't want to have a healthy body, guys.
Shape, you'd also want to wear nice clothes. Nice, you know, cooling sensations and, you know.
If this is in shape, you don't want to be in shape. Trust me.
Just saying.
You've seen how much difficulty he has even waddling into his seat from the office. But yes, this is an in-shape body.
Your fat, bloated body, your rolls, your big, bulging rolls coming out of every orifice and every piece of clothing you're wearing. Not everyone looks like that, okay? Just so you...
Is he losing his mind? What the fuck was that? I think he lost, it was somewhere lost in the transmission got lost in his gin brain or something halfway to the mouth. You hear that? Listen to this again.
Your fat, bloated body, your rolls, your big, bulging rolls coming out of every orifice and every piece of clothing you're wearing. Not everyone
Bulges
looks like that, okay?
I think he's trying to do LTG style, but like, you know, for him, there's not much content after he says like you're fat. You're bulges orifice. Oh, nailed it.
Clip farming for my editor?
Yes.
No, I've already done one Pokemon video this week that I'm never going to make money on, so I don't think I'm going to be doing another clip on Pokemon this week. God damn, why did you do so much damage?
So he just admits to it straight up. Yeah, I already got a video of me clowning out on that game. Don't need to do it again. I mean, what's the point?
What do we name Electrode, guys? Again,
oh my God.
$5 or more, you can name it. Or we could just have some suggested names in chat and we'll see if we pick the best one. Poland? Why on earth would we call it Poland? What?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's the flag. Why on earth would we name it Poland?
Why on earth would we call it Poland? What?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know why. I wonder. I will show those that don't know. For those non-geniuses out there, this is the flag of Poland. That is Electrode.
Or we could just have some suggested names in chat and we'll see if we pick the best one. Poland? Why on earth would we call it Poland? What? Smirky. Big Mac. Kaboom.
Lion Caught TV says, normally I'm against body shaming, but he's such an ass about it, he kind of deserves it. Lion Caught Avocado, I am too, except when someone says, I am the picture of health, when it's like, all right, man. All right, man. Let's just chill it out. You know what I'm saying, dude? Let's just chill it out, all right? Here's an example of more, when you say, you like, remember when he kind of flexed saying he's wearing a muscle shirt? Like, just because you're wearing a muscle shirt doesn't mean you have muscles. You know what I'm saying? Just because you acted in a porn movie doesn't mean you're a porn star. Same premise there. How about some more body shaming? Lion Caught Avocado said he loves body shaming. So here's an example of DSP doing it. Big ups, David,
Wiggle
for
are
setting
people
this.
who are completely flat-chested because they have absolutely that clip. Even if I were buff and I did that, it would still wiggle. Because the only people that don't wiggle are people who are completely flat-chested because they have absolutely no muscle whatsoever.
The only people that don't wiggle are dudes that are flat-chested. Yeah, don't they fucking suck? The flat-chested dudes, I hate them. Give me some... I need some more mass. I'm tired of these flat-chested dudes. Come on.
Buff, and I did that, it would still wiggle. Because the only people that don't wiggle are people who are completely flat-chested because they have absolutely no muscle whatsoever. They never developed any muscle there. Those are the people who would go like this and nothing happens. Even people who are buff, when they go like that, they move. Because there's something there. You see? So actually, the whole point is, you're right, I'm a man with developed muscles and shit. So when I move, they move. Get it?
When I move, they move. Just like that. When I move, they move.
They move. Those are the people who would go like this and nothing happens. Even people who are buff, when they go like that, they move. Because there's something there. You see? So actually, the whole point is, you're right, I'm a man with developed muscles and shit. So when I move, they move. Get it?
That's the best.
If you do that, it's like if you're a flat-chested idiot, you get no movement whatsoever.
Oh,
again,
God, thanks so much for sending this. I forgot that, how unhinged that was. That was a year ago, by the way. Remember when the podcast could get 1,000 views? Those were the days, huh? Now we're hoping for 400. But those were the days, huh? You're doing great, Philip. Things are going well.
If you are enjoying today's stream, everyone, and you're on YouTube, it would be great if you could give the stream a like. I'm being told we're at 69 likes. The goal is 100 likes. We do have a likes goal. I'd like to hit 100 likes on every stream if possible. Being that we have almost 200 viewers on YouTube, it would be great to get some more likes. So if you're enjoying the stream, please give it a like if you have not yet. Oh, I don't know what to use against this guy. He's saying. Let's get those likes up, all right? Thank you, guys. Oh, and for the record, any contribution now gets a pop-up, whether it's kicks, subs, or gifted subs on Kick, whether it's super stickers, super chats, or memberships on YouTube, or tips, everything gets a pop-up on stream now. Finally, we've got it fixed. The kicks particularly just kicked in last night, so anyone who contributes, you're going to get a nice on-screen animation if you do $1 or more, okay? Just so you know, okay.
Thank God. I was worried about I wouldn't get an on-screen animation. Smiles, Rocket League King, says he could drive to Valve and pick up his controller, maybe even get a studio tour, but can't because of trolls. Remember he said that was a goal of his, Smiles? I don't know if you know this, but while he was trying to explain to his audience why moving was a good idea, remember he has to over-explain all of his big purchases, he said he had the idea of going to Nintendo, the Nintendo studios, going to, I believe he might have said Wizards as well, but yeah, he wanted to go there to kind of give you a tour and he could film it and stuff. And he also said he could get hired by Nintendo. Yes, he did. Bungie. Yeah. I'm so surprised that didn't happen. It's very weird. I don't know what happened there.
Did I watch Wings' playthrough of Mouse PI for Hire? I actually did watch some of his stream of it. Not all of it, but I watched a bit. I skimmed through it. I actually thought it was entertaining. I was actually having a good time watching him play something like that.
That's how you know DSP is truly dented, huh? I've shown you Wing streams. You know how those go.
I actually think that's his wheelhouse. That kind of game. It was entertaining to watch him play it. It wasn't boring. Like when he plays Battlefield, it puts me right to sleep. Like I can't even watch that. It's so fucking boring.
Yeah, because it's too much there's too much going on in you know what I mean? Like, say what you will about Wings, but he's been like at that level at the game, whatever level he is, for a long fucking time. And I don't know how high it is, Carry Diamond or whatever, but like he's like many levels above DSP where it's like a different game almost, you know what I'm saying?
Just him blabbing with these guys who are just like fucking complete dunces, saying dumb
Wait,
shit.
what? Yeah, okay, so it's really about the friends.
Field,
yeah.
It puts me right to sleep. Like
yeah,
I
the
can't
friends.
even watch that. It's so fucking boring. Because it's just him blabbing with these guys who are just like fucking complete dunces.
Those guys.
Saying dumb shit, playing this shitty game. I can't stand it. But when he plays other stuff like that, that was good.
Those guys, the guys that know about DSP and share the lore of DSP with Wings. And I want to remind you, they don't make anything up. They just tell the lore as it is written.
Yeah, that's the thing with Wings. If he does more variety, I do believe that he'd get a better viewer base. The problem is, he likes to go back to things that he feels safe playing. That's why he keeps going back to Battlefield and stuff like that. Like, if he would brand...
That's the only thing that gives him donations, actually. Isn't that the lore? People that know Wings more than me, please share. But isn't that the thing? Like, he actually does get donations when he does Battlefield, so they beg for him to play Battlefield. So anytime he plays anything else, they start bitching. Like, all right, we're out. Oh, who wants this mouse shitty game? That's all they do is scream at him to get back to shooting games. Well, you know what I'm saying? Real, you know, his what got him big on the YouTube in the first place, those kind of games.
More, people would know he plays other things, and then they would do well. The problem is, he only does it rarely, and even when people suggest, hey, do this new thing, he'll fight back and be like, I don't know. Like, dude, just spend the money, buy the game, play the game. People are going to come eventually if you try different things. But you
Is that happening to you? With your diminishing fan base that can't even get 180 for Pokemon now?
have to try. You can't just do the same thing every day. You get bored.
You do? Oh, Brackman High Five, beautiful. In a Kojima game, he would be named Developed Muscle Man. Yeah, definitely. Tank Top Man. And there's like a lower reason he has a tank top. You know what I'm saying? I can't cover my arms because if they don't touch air 24 hours a day, I will die instantly. Like. That's not slander, by the way. Kojima, you understand that, right? Please.
Kojima's a fucking cocksucker.
That's DSP, not me. I would never say that. The melting man. The melting man is good. The melting man. Long time. 20 years ago, I was cursed by the witch of the candle, and I've now been living my life in this melted state for over 18 years on YouTube. I can't find any other employment. As you can see, my face is almost gone at this point.
There you go.
Tank man.
Who has a question for me? No one tagged me.
Uh-oh.
If Kay had a question for me, she would tag me, wouldn't she? Snowbreak didn't just save the day. Snowbreak kicked ass. Can we get a flex for the macho brace? We haven't seen a frog emote today.
Oh my
We've
god.
had tremendous...
There's a character in Metal Gear Solid 5 who wears a bikini 24/7 because she breathes through her skin. Kojima, you can't keep doing this. It has to end at some point. Please. Please. He can't keep getting away with this. Oh, is that the one he scanned? Come on. I saw the craziest one. So there's a movie I haven't seen with Mama in it. I think I might have said this before, but it's real quick. So Mama from Death Stranding, right? She was in a movie with Brad Pitt, and she's like supposed to be a teenager, and she says to Brad Pitt, like, can I give you oral pleasure in the car? And he says, you're not old enough. I'm not doing this. You don't have an ID. I'm not doing this. So what does she do? She puts her bare feet on the window of the car that he is driving, and it's like the entire scene is shown from the perspective of her soul, right? Her sole of her foot. And that was before she went on Death Stranding. So, you know, Kojima saw that. It's like, yeah, I'm going to need that. Uh-huh. Yeah, I can make another character for Death Stranding, I think. Come on. You can't do that. Please.
The flex for the macho brace. We haven't seen a frog emote today. We've had tremendous amounts of support, but we haven't seen a frog celebration.
Oh my God.
It's for gifted subs or...
We had tremendous support, but we still haven't had a frog.
But we haven't seen a frog celebration. It's for gifted subs or super chats under $5. It's random. It's weird that we didn't see it today, right? I would have gone full screen like this.
Oh my God.
Flex, but there's been none. I don't get it. What's going on?
Oh my God.
Why is there absolutely no frog emotes today?
He is literally showing the viewers, this is the camera I'll show you if you get it. What? That's unbelievable. I'll show you this camera, guys. That's just a straight up cam girl. I'll show you the ass cam, guys. Here's a teaser. I've never seen those streams. Fikes has a lot, so he tells me about them. That's the only reason I know. I never see those streams.
I'm being asked by the Kick audience, if tonight, when I do the quartering React, if the Kick audience supports that stream, would I interact with Kick chat more? Yes. If you guys are supporting the content and you're being positive towards it and you're saying questions about it and things, of course. 100% yes.
Uh-huh. So if you support more, I'll give you more I'll give you more interaction.
Duck. Guys, how are we doing on likes on the stream? Did we hit 100? If you haven't liked the stream yet, you're watching on YouTube, please hit like if you're enjoying the stream. We're having a great time today, are we not? Let's go. Let's get that engagement for Pokemon. Narcolepsy wants to learn Covet.
Beg for likes.
79 likes. Let's go. Let's hit 100 likes, everybody. We can get 20 more likes. Let's go. And thank you, everyone, for your support today. You've been an amazingly supportive crowd for Pokemon, and I very much appreciate it. And if you would like to contribute, by all means, thank you in advance. It helps a ton. And you will get a nice shout-out on on-screen animation no matter how you do if it's $1 or more. So there you go.
Begging again. Go ahead.
3 hours. My legs are tired. I should have got up and stretched.
His legs are tired from sitting.
Wait a minute. I'm playing Pokemon. I can get up and stretch. Guys, wait. Rapidash. Nope. Keep it in.
Wait.
Sorry, guys. Wait. Sitting in here for three hours. My legs are tired. I should have got up and stretched.
This is the guy that said maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes ago, I showed you a clip of him saying, you're probably not in shape like him. Die Bagman.
Wait a minute. I'm playing Pokemon. I can get up and stretch. Hold on.
Eureka. Eureka.
What brand is it? Some Chinese brand. You know, I can't even pronounce it.
Chinese brand of what?
My problem is spacing. Like, I can't get a really good desk in here because I can't fit it right here. If I were to redo the room and change everything around so that basically this soundproofing was on my other wall, which is a bigger wall. Okay?
Yeah.
And if I were to move all the equipment aiming that way, reposition the PCs, reposition the air conditioning, then I could have a much larger desk over there. And probably would look...
Yeah, if you didn't put the desk literally in the middle of the room like a crazy person, then yes, you would have more room.
Better too. Like that, maybe long term, that's what I will...
Oh, he talked about the table in the last clip. My bad. Okay, yeah, I want to see that, the table talk. The table talk is very important.
So how are we doing? Please hit like if you're enjoying...
I got to trigger...
Acutely execute... I don't want that. But I was wondering...
Here we go.
They stop you if you don't have all the badges. No, that's what I figured. But I was wondering, is there any reason to, like, come here besides the end of the game? Could you get, like, items and stuff for having only certain badges, right? Or else what was the point of coming here? 79 likes.
Oh, and the stretching one. I got you. Big ups. That was my bad. 79 likes, guys. Right here.
3 hours. My legs are... Wait a minute.
Oh, okay, here you go.
Never set it up to...
Remember, guys, he's more in shape than all of us, and not, what was it? Bulbous something? Orifice? I can't remember. I see a bulbous orifice right now, honestly. But, what? I thought we're the ones with the bulbous orifices?
All right. Now, my standing desk doesn't work. I never set it up to work.
Okay.
Yeah, I never did. It was... This desk is cheap. You know what I mean? I think it was like $200, $300. It's not a great desk. I don't think that the standing desk would have worked. I think it would have broke. So I just have it at the one level. It never goes any higher.
Buys a $300 standing desk for one setting, and the reason he keeps it at one setting is because it's cheap. $300 standing desk that he keeps at one setting. You can't make this up. How dumb can you fucking be on so many levels? $300 is not cheap for a desk, but that's how much a cheap standing desk would cost, which would make sense if you want to have a standing desk to use standing, sitting, you know, go back and forth. But you don't want to spend that much. DSP spends $300 on a desk that doesn't move just because it's a standing desk that he's not going to use as a standing desk. It'll make sense in the replay.
All right, we're leveling up.
I think it's cheap for a standing desk, Demon Souls Pro, but not for a fucking normal-ass desk.
What brand is it? Some Chinese brand. You know, I
Some
can't
Chinese brand. You know, those Chinese, see, they can't be trusted, you know what I'm saying?
pronounce it.
Yeah,
My
Chinese
problem
brand.
is spacing. Like,
Oh, spacing.
did we get to 100 likes? We were at
Oh, my
79,
God.
80 likes. Can we get to 100 likes right now? If you haven't liked the stream yet on YouTube, please hit the like button. Let's get it to 100 likes to end the stream. All right. Let's save.
I would like having a standing desk, but it would require me to rewire so much shit that it's not that important. I'll sit on my ass. You know what I mean?
Acting around 7:30-ish. Okay? 2 hours of content tonight.
I'd have to get like extra. I'd have to buy like some of my wires are like they're at their limit. You know what I'm saying? So I have to get extra long wires, HDMI cables. Like
Reacting around 7:30-ish.
Pre-baking.
Okay.
Here we go.
2 hours of content tonight. If the stream does well, meaning people show up, engage, support, we'll continue doing this. If the stream is a big flop
Ooh, no,
and
I didn't.
doesn't go well, and everyone hates it, and no one shows up, and there's no support, we're just going to do the one stream and that's it. Okay? That simple. So let's see how it goes tonight. I'm looking at Kick because, as I said on today's morning show, seems to me like a lot of people on Kick are only about the drama or the podcasting. And so if you want to see more variety of content like this, show up tonight, engage, and support with it.
So this is just a play for the Kick audience? I wonder. Interesting. No, I don't have anything touching the ground. Nothing is on the ground. But the problem is they're all at their limit because I have my computer hanging under my desk, which is a good thing to do. If you could do that, it's cool. It definitely is good because there's no computer on the desk. But then it has to go up from the computer up through the table to where shit is. So it's kind of long. It's a long path now.
Okay, do it. All right? That's tonight. Tomorrow, we're back to
It's one of
normal
these.
stuff,
It's real.
all
It's
right? So,
right, one of these. I'll show you.
no worries if you're not into that stuff, okay? Tomorrow night will be a little different. Hold on.
It's like this, but it's not mine. But this is what it looks like.
I
It
think
works good.
tonight
It's
I'm
cheap,
not
too.
going to move the monitor
Boom.
over. Reason
Like that.
being, I'll probably be...
Okay, who cares about where you're going to put it? It's like that.
No, the Furbs. April 1st, I reacted to people's detractor videos. That's very different. This is a documentary
Oh.
that's factually covering someone. This isn't just like talking shit about someone. You see? It's very different. It really is, because I'm going to be learning about quartering and everything about this guy, what people, have brought up that they have issue with and stuff, and I'm going to respond to that fairly, okay?
Oh, it won't be like a detractor video. It's going to be a fair detractor video.
So,
ever heard of it?
If you can make it tonight, please do. If not, tomorrow, there'll be a formal Level 1 podcast in the morning where I'm going to react to the Star Fox Nintendo announcement.
Oh, that's what we have to look forward to today. Fuck that. Okay, we're not going to play it, but I will open up. Let's see. Let's get the registration going. So let's make sure it works. Oh, not that. Hide. Let's get this. Okay, show. And then we're going to open, and I'll pin it. Make sure it works first before I start pinning anything. Let's make sure it works before it pin. Okay, there you go. First person in there. Okay, and let me hide it. Let's make sure. Just make sure the chain is all working correctly. Get out of here. Show. And they still should be there. Yes. Okay. We'll get to that, but let's get to the night stream first. Pat Notice says DSP could destroy Valve if he became a playtester. They would like him, though. They would actually, I think he would be a good playtester for them, because he'd find all the stupidest way to do shit. They said, do we really want people to do this way? It's kind of dumb. But Meow Infamous says, thank you for showing our flag. Big ups. Oh, sure. Here we go. Ba ba ba. I would sing the anthem, but I don't know it.
Let's take a look.
He started with this on. Smart choice.
Can I get this chin strap to work? Probably not. This thing doesn't really work. I'm going to try it. It probably doesn't work. It's probably going to fall off. Here we go. Now we're ready. Now we're ready to react.
That thing is tight. That Velcro is screaming. Jesus. The Velcro is screaming. You can hear it. If you're quiet enough, you can hear it scream. Listen.
To this documentary.
Listen carefully.
Ready and able and willing. You have to have the right equipment when you're going to react to certain kinds of criteria, to certain kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? So who do we got here tonight? For the record, I have no recollection of what the value of memberships is on this channel. I'm serious. I don't remember at all.
Did he really beg for memberships on a second channel that hasn't had videos for 1 year? Did he really beg for memberships?
It might be like nothing. It might be like $1. Gabriel, did you just gifted a membership, or no, you just became a member, right, Gabriel? How much are they?
Did you really ask
because
for
I think
memberships?
they're $1 on this channel, aren't they? I don't remember. It's been so long since I used this channel in any kind of regular capacity, I can't remember.
Oh yeah, did he ever remember? Yeah, he made him $1, right? Remember, because Argentina, you know how Argentina completely crumbled the enterprise that was DSP Reacts. The entire country of Argentina is to blame for the death of DSP Reacts because of that. Remember, he lowered the price and shit. I forget.
Oh, it's still $3.99. Okay, well, thank you, Katarina. It's still $3.99. Okay, excellent.
Okay, excellent. Yes.
So with that means I keep 3 out of the 4, so that would be $6 to support. Thank you, Katarina.
Remember, he also keeps 3 of the 5 from DSP Gaming, right? Or how does that work? Okay.
Oh, so tonight, there'll be pop-ups for everything. If you're watching on the YouTube side and you do a super chat, you become a member, you give some memberships, there's pop-ups for those. If you're on the Kick side and you do kicks or a sub or a gifted sub, there's pop-ups for those. And if you tip via PayPal, which you can find the link in the description of the stream, or if you just type !tip in the chat, there's pop-ups for those. I'll do those manually. So there's a thank you shout out for everything. This is very much an interactive stream as much as it is just me reacting to the documentary. And I want you to know that. It's not just me just sitting here kind of watching. It's us talking and chatting, okay?
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Vegeta Bull, I could not give 2 shits who else is streaming.
Okay, so this one is interesting. So, Vegeta Bull says in DSP's chat, Casino streaming at the moment. They taking all the viewers. Doing this tonight is a bad idea. This is how DSP chooses to respond to this. Oh, Kevin Sismed, don't we make enough fun of him already? Look at him. Wow. I mean, that's just his normal look for me. This is like the least stupid shit he does for me is the stupid Sonic hats. Like, yeah, it's dumb, but this is level 1 dumb.
Good stuff. Vegeta Bull, I could not give 2 shits who else is streaming. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to work my schedule around other streamers. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
I told everyone yesterday the documentary came out.
Yeah.
There was interest. People said, yes, we want you to do it.
Yeah.
I said, okay, let's do it. And so we're doing it tonight, period. I don't give a shit about anybody else.
Yeah. Saying I don't give a shit about anybody else while you're wearing a Sonic hat, trying to sound tough, is very funny, isn't it? I don't give a shit about what anybody else. Fuck them. I'm my own man. Hang on a second. Let me adjust my Velcro. Hang on. Okay. Now I'm ready. My Velcro is strapped. Anyone else have anything to say? I'll take care of you too.
What do I care?
Anyone else want anything to say? Go ahead.
To be honest, isn't it funny that normally there wouldn't have been a stream tonight, and now all of a sudden, because I announced I'm doing a special stream tonight, there's a stream tonight. Isn't that?
Once again, that is a lie. Worski said their stream was going to be on Thursday, I believe last week, he said. So this was planned for them for many days now. But yes, go ahead. It's all about you.
Funny.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They usually stream on Fridays. They said they were going to stream on Thursday because they couldn't do it on Friday tomorrow, many days ago. But, he knows Kino's schedule. He knows the schedule. Come on. What else he got to do at night?
A special stream tonight. There's a stream tonight. Isn't that funny? Yeah. Anyway.
So this was a response from Kino Casino on this.
You out of the water.
It's 13. You have to watch this.
To be honest, isn't it funny that normally there wouldn't have been a stream tonight, and now all of a sudden, because I announced I'm doing a special stream tonight, there's a stream tonight. Is it
about us?
Phil, come on. Phil, come on,
We're
man.
taking views away from him.
You're not actually the center of the universe, Phil. And Phil, come on, man. I could blow you out of the water right now on stuff, Phil, and I'm not going to do it. But come on, Phil. Like, get a fucking grip. It's not always about you, man. I know you think it's always about you, but right now it's not about you. And you desperately want to jump on our coattails and on this controversy in order to bring notoriety and money to yourself. It's not about you. You have nothing to do with this. Fuck off.
It's 13. You have.
He didn't hit it, but I will. He didn't do it, but I will. Oh.
Whoa! Buddy!
Distraction alert.
Triple B on that was just done with it. You know what I'm saying? All right, fuck this. I'm done with this, dude. Honestly, it's not about you. That's the saddest, come on, man. No one gives a shit about you, dude. Be real.
Zanzibar Knight says, stop lying. You're only streaming on here because you're scared to be taken down. I'm not scared to be taken down, but there's a good chance it might happen, right? Like, anyone who's been doing content regarding the quartering at all seems to have been getting takedowns. And the quartering says it's not him at this point, to be honest. Even if any of them really were him, I don't think they all are him. Does that make sense? I think that what's happened is exactly what happened to me, which you may not know. People got my basic personal info, stuff like my name, my address, my phone number, stuff like that, my email address. And they put false claims against tons of people on the internet in my name that I never really issued. So at this point, even if there were legit flags and takedowns, I don't believe that all of them are real, So very well, there could be idiots who try to false take down stuff. And I can't have that happen on my gaming channel. I can't, I can't have it happen. I need that channel to stream and to make my income. You know what I mean? We have to have it a realistic situation here where, just because I decide to do this, and if some moron decides to false flag a video, that it doesn't affect my livelihood.
So then, yes, you are? Okay.
The good news is I'm only doing this one stream. We're going to test it and see how it goes, okay? Anything that would happen, because people are already freaking out. Well, aren't you afraid of this? Afraid of what? Afraid of getting a flag so the video gets removed? Okay, that's one flag. That's one strike, whatever you want to call it.
Dude, you just said you literally are doing it here because you're scared of that happening. What? You just said you're scared of that.
Who cares? It doesn't affect, this channel I'm not streaming on anyway, so I don't care if I temporarily lose the ability to stream on DSP Reacts. It doesn't affect my gameplay channel. See, that's people just don't understand YouTube's rules, and that's why they're all scared. Okay? If you don't understand YouTube's rules, maybe you're scared. Oh, there could be... No. Here's how YouTube works.
Then why don't you do it on DSP Gaming, sir? If you know the rules so well and aren't scared of anything, why don't you do it on DSP Gaming, sir? You said you were doing it here because you were scared of that? What?
You have multiple channels. You can have all of them linked to the same AdSense account, okay? If you get multiple copyright strike takedowns, a channel will get suspended. If there's an egregious number of takedowns, then that channel gets suspended, and then YouTube will tell you specifically you're not allowed to do anything else on any other channel either, okay? Usually that will only happen in a case of gross theft, like someone is blatantly stealing content from somebody else without permission, it's not transformative, or if you get multiple egregious community strikes. Let's say YouTube says there was a strong sexual content in this video. Oh, there was harmful bully stuff in this video, and they hit you with a million things, right? Then, oh my God, that's too loud. Holy shit, that's loud, and I didn't. We definitely have to adjust that, right? Yikes.
Oh, what's funny is no one else.
And I didn't. Oh my God, oh, there was harmful bully stuff in this video, and they hit you with a million things, right? Then, oh my God, that's too loud.
You notice what happened here? DSP set it up so he can hear it, but the audience can't. Watch when this super chat comes in. He says, "Wow, that's too loud," but there's no change for us. It's because the audience can't hear it at all. He has it set up wrong.
This video, and they hit you with a million things, right? Oh my God, that's too loud. Holy shit, that's loud.
We don't hear anything, sir.
We definitely have to lower that. That was incredibly loud, and I didn't know.
Yeah, turn it down.
I almost went deaf through my own speaker.
You better turn that
We definitely have to
down.
adjust that right now. So don't worry, I'll adjust that before we all.
Thank
like,
God.
holy shit.
Uh-huh.
Yikes.
Okay, we got it. Move on.
All right, ready? Let's test it. Now I hear nothing.
That's that's what he heard before, and now he can't hear it.
Now I hear nothing. Are you kidding me? Why do I hear nothing?
Oh, great.
Oh, wait, you guys hear it, right? You heard it? Oh, I know why. I screwed it up again.
Uh-huh. You're getting there. Good job, buddy. You hear? Okay.
You guys
Now,
heard
hey-
it that time, right?
You'll get there.
It's loud. It's still loud. Oh, and I lowered it too. All right, then
You'll
I'm going
get-
to lower it even more, but I got to figure out why I couldn't hear it. I know why. It's right here. Here we go.
It's a single button?
All right, testing again. That's a,
Loud as
okay.
shit.
I'd say that's an okay level.
Loud as fuck.
I can turn it down slightly if you guys think it's too loud. I think that's okay for me, though.
They didn't turn it down at all.
Here, I'll lower it slightly. Okay. So hopefully that worked. We'll do it one more time, and we'll test it, and then that should be fine. Now it should be working. Ready? That good?
Oh my God. How many times did it take? It was 5 times. Guys, you ready? Hang on a second. Here's the first time. How about this one? Yeah, hang on. How about this one?
Obviously, interest here. All right? What I want to do tonight, I want to react to this documentary for about 2 hours.
This is, he really is down to 5 songs now. He really is. This is the Dent Jovi song we hear. It's My Life, but Dent Jovi version.
React to this documentary for about 2 hours. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how many people show up, how many people engage and support it. If it ends up being a successful project, then it is something that I will continue to do. If we do it tonight and it doesn't do so well, or it's just not that good, that's fine.
Yeah.
We don't have to continue it.
It's
That's
about the goal,
thing
huh?
is that I like trying new stuff. I like jumping around and doing new things.
Ignoring what the audience says.
Get all these new pop-ups set up and everything for it, you know? So hopefully this will work out. You guys will enjoy it. I'll enjoy it. And it'll be something that people want. And you might say, why in the holy hell is Phil wearing this Sonic hat, right?
Yes.
Well, because apparently the Quartering has this exact hat and wore it, and that was actually the thumbnail is on the actual documentary. So I was like, whoa, if ever there was a pertinent time for me to bring back the hat, it would be tonight. However, this hat is incredibly hot, and I'm not wearing it for the React because it would make me sweat.
Oh.
There's absolutely no way that I'm wearing that for the entirety of the stream. In fact, it already like matted down my hair and everything as a result, right? So
Oh my God.
it's all flattened and everything. So
That's like old Phil hair. The grease. Get the oil.
it is what it is.
Push it back.
But
Oh, hold on.
yes,
Who needs hair gel? Got the oil rocking.
pretty cool. Again, this was the pre-order bonus
Oh,
at
you
GameStop
slimy.
when it was either for Sonic Colors or Sonic Generations way, way back in the day. And
Like, yeah, this is, it's like this hair. See? See? He's bringing back the classic, but it just aged a bit. See? It's the same thing.
I got it and wore it, I believe, for my review of said game. I've worn it over the years at the various different times when I did Sonic content. For example, when I played Sonic 06 and stuff like that, I wore it. It's a nice hat, but the problem is it's literally like a pillow on your head. And it
You can see why he does the poof now, right? Because this is like, you know, once you start going, I don't know about this, of course, but maybe someone out there does. Once it starts going, any product that adds moisture is a real negative, if you know what I'm saying. You got to keep that dry as can be. That adds volume. You don't want to add any moisture to the equation. Now, I don't know about this, but
Sure, head sweat. So I'm not going to be wearing this for the rest of the stream. I just wanted to wear it for the intro for some silly shots and stuff like that. Okay? There we go. Okay.
you need to really blur the line. Yeah. Kevin says Keno had 11,000 on Kick. Phil had 77. Hey, well, Phil might have had 79 if Casino wasn't streaming. He could have got up to 80. You don't even know. That's what he tried to make you believe. Like someone's going to watch you. Who in their right mind? Like, let's think about the audience he's talking about. That means someone that likes Keno Casino enough to watch them, but they also like DSP, so they would watch DSP. That means they like Keno Casino more than you. So, anyways, it's ridiculous. Velvet says, oh, see, this is a song I don't know. Let's see. What song could this be, Velvet? Shit Streak slides by. Gouty the Hedgehog. Too sad for the naked eye. Gouty the Hedgehog. Gouty. Fuck. What song is it? I know Supersonic Racing. Is that it? Shit Streak slides by. Gouty the Hedgehog. Too sad for the naked eye. Gouty the Hedgehog. Oh, honestly, I don't know Sonic cartoon. He's the dumbest thing alive. I know that song.
And now if you could bear with me for a second, no exaggeration, I just want to go comb the hair quick and probably use the restroom and we will begin.
Yep. So get a blow dryer on that puppy.
In the political commentary space,
Whoa, I was shocked by the full heads of hair.
there are few as detested and as untrustworthy as Jeremy.
Okay, wait, we got to see how, I got to see this. How long did it take for the pause? Let's see. Here we go.
Okay, cool.
Did you comb your hair? Oh.
Hey, Ben Shapiro jump scare right at the start. That's not cool. You gotta get like a warning or a disclaimer when you're gonna have that on the screen. Good God. Okay.
Okay.
All right, are we ready to start? All right, here we go. And let me, by the way, guys, please let me know.
I haven't seen this. What do we get? I'll give him... Okay, so I'm Joe Dub said yesterday 5. I'll give him 7 seconds.
When we're gonna, if volume levels and everything, if it sounds good, if you need me to adjust it on the fly or whatever, let me know. All right, here we go.
In the political commentary space, there are few as detested and as untrustworthy as Jeremy Hambley. He is Schrodinger's grifter.
I mean, right off.
8. It was 8. And you just know DSP wishes he was in this lineup. Where's me? June? Did you forget me? I could have been there too, huh? June?
Yeah.
June?
In the political commentary space, there are few as detested and as untrustworthy as Jeremy Hambley. He is Schrodinger's grifter.
I mean, right off the bat, that's a pretty negative statement to start. Again, I want to preface this by saying I've had an interview with this guy many years ago. All right? Out of the blue, he kind of contacted me, said he wanted an interview, did a little bit of research, said, okay, this guy's pretty big on YouTube or whatever. Did the interview.
Big.
It was essentially a softball interview. Okay, I'm not a political guy, therefore it wasn't about politics. It was about drama and stuff. But it ended up being a
It was about you jerking off. Go ahead.
Interview, I would say, and it put me in a good light, I think. And then after that,
No, it didn't.
I never really had association with him. Every once in a while, maybe over the years, I'd say hello to him or something. You know, nothing major. Never did any more content with him or anything like that. So I don't watch his content. I don't watch political content on the internet. I don't know what, obviously I know he's conservative. He's right wing. But I don't know about the quality, the reliance of his, is it reliable or not, what he says. I have no clue. I'm just
the quality of the
taking
reliance?
this at face value from what June the King, the documentarian, is saying. And immediately he slams him. So, okay.
The documentarian. Did you watch the intro of your video that June the King made? Because it was very similar, not in terms of grifting, but he said, I believe it was something about negative behavior online is what they said about DSP. But okay, definitely. The documentarian, Sir June, Esquire. Yeah, there
dollars
you
a
go.
year just on coffee.
Jeremy has an extensive history of fundraising for every facet of his business, but also a history of videos displaying his over $10,000 RC track with custom baseball mixed dirt, his $10,000 in trading cards.
What the fuck? That dude made an RC track? Damn, that's money, huh? I want to make an RC track in my house while still begging your ass for money, too.
RC track with custom baseball mixed dirt, his $10,000 in trading card packs, which he opens live, and his saltwater.
Oh, that's cool. If I was a billionaire, I'd have that, too. You got that right. I'd be happy. Oh, my God! He has the fucking Atlantic Ocean in his house, too? This makes me hate him even more. I guess I gotta watch this. He's begging his audience for money to all this shit too? Jesus Christ, what's that? That's not even gonna fit a shark in there. All right, hold on, let's listen. He's got a great white in there.
Mixed dirt, his $10,000 in trading card packs, which he opens live, and his saltwater fish tank, devoid of living fish, but not of aggressive monetization.
Devoid of living fish, but not demonetization. Oh yeah, I gotta watch this. This is confirmed for me. June, you got me. You got me, June. That was a good line right there. Let me hear it again. He killed him, or they?
And his saltwater fish tank, devoid of living fish, but not of aggressive monetization.
Devoid of living fish, but not of aggressive monetization. Oh, I know. Saltwater fish are a nightmare. But if you, again, like any other pet, if you are signing up for a pet, you know what you sign up for. And I have no respect for anyone that doesn't respect the animals that they choose to put under their care. I think it's a very simple take. You buy the animal, you're saying, I got you, bro, for the rest of your fucking life. And if you don't do that, you're an asshole. And if you can't do it, you can find someone else that can, and not by just dropping them the fuck off. I'm saying finding somebody. There's ways. You know there's ways.
Fish tank, devoid.
I know it's not always easy, and there's some cases where it's not true, but you know what I mean. That's 99% of the time.
$1,000 in trading card packs, which he opens live, and his saltwater fish tank, devoid of living fish, but not of aggressive monetization.
So is it a true statement that the issue that a lot of people have with him is that he's affluent? He obviously has money. He has all of these things that he kind of flaunts, but then he's always asking for more money. So he's not investing it well. Is that...
Does that sound like anyone you know?
To be the major criticism here, I suppose. Okay.
That seems pretty reasonable. That doesn't sound so bad.
When you have no mortgage on your beautiful home, you can pee in it wherever you want. And the fact that they think
this is the lore that I do know, the pee lore, of course. It's very on brand, but I do know the pee lore.
on your beautiful home,
yes,
you can pee in it wherever you want. And the fact that they think this is some kind of own is weird. It's never something I denied.
Maybe it is something you should have denied. Like, no lie. Why would anyone need to know that on the internet? Like,
he was drunk as shit on stream.
Why would anyone know that you have irritable bowel syndrome? And like for example, I made a big mistake years ago. All right, I did 100%.
Oh, mama!
Out of nowhere, my foot started swelling.
Oh, I thought it was going to be the incident, but it's gout instead. Okay,
and
go
I
ahead.
took a picture of it and shared it with the internet, saying, "Hey, does anyone know what this is?" And of course, everyone's making fun of me, saying, "Ha, what did you do? Did you break your leg or this or that?" So come to find out, I had gout.
No one was saying, "Did you break your leg?" No one with eyeballs that saw that would say you broke your leg.
Of course, everyone's making fun of me, saying, "Ha, what did you do? Did you break your leg or this or that?" So come to find out, I had gout. Okay, so gout is a serious, ongoing thing that you can't really ever get rid of. But I shared it with the internet. I never should have. Because since then, it's been a thing. Like, I think it was 2015. So here it is, 2026. 11 years, everyone making fun of me. Ha ha, Phil has gout. Ha ha, Phil has gout, right?
It's hilarious.
Now, the good news is I don't really have flare-ups or problems with it anymore. But it was a problem for many years there. I had to change my diet and everything in order to adjust so that I didn't get it anymore. Since then, I don't tell you guys anything about any medical stuff whatsoever in my life or nothing. I consider that oversharing, because if you share any of that stuff, people will just endlessly ridicule you and then try to get more information and get to the next level of information. You know what I'm saying? So how on earth did anyone find out that he had irritable bowel syndrome and that he had
Because he was just like you and explained too much.
peed around his house, like,
And he was drunk as shit for the pee one.
huh? And then he has to say that on stream and be like, "Oh, well, my coping of it is that I own my house. I can pee wherever I want. I mean, I own my house. I can pee wherever I want too, but I don't really want to. I prefer to pee in the toilet."
That would be against HOA rules. And DSP made gout like it was a regular part of his content, as Dark Dave's Mirror says. He was talking about gout all the fucking time. We've done a whole lore stream on the gout, if you can believe it. But he talked about it for a long fucking time. He was very happy to talk about it on Twitter as well. He loved talking about the gout. I'll put a link in the chat for that one.
To do it.
It was.
So,
I think it was the gout mother.
We're already starting to see some stuff.
Decline of viewership, revenue, and respect for him have induced more outbursts, furthering his decline, and increased interest in his history, which he desires to conceal. So who is Jeremy?
Okay, moving on. Here it is. This is the... I'll put it in chat now. It's about the gout mother. The bringer of gout. That was 2 years ago now. All right, here we go.
No, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Uh-huh.
The title of this is 2 Decades of Grifting, and there's other alternate titles, and they all say, like, Schrodinger's Grifter and stuff like that.
Yes.
Grifting. The term grifting, all right, is not in any way, shape, or form a positive term, okay?
Yes.
Grifting definition. Grifting is the act of obtaining money, property, or personal gain through deceit, manipulation, and confidence tricks rather than physical force. A grifter or con artist exploits trust, often using false promises or scams to trick individuals.
Yes.
It is characterized as a form of small-time or clever theft.
Sound like someone you know?
Okay? So this is not, oh, I fundraised for a project, and that's called grifting. There has to be some insinuation that there was a lie, a deceit, a thievery going on for it to be called a grift. Okay? If someone just says, oh, you made money doing something on the internet, that's not grift. They'd have to justify their statement. So there you go. Okay.
Jeremy Hambley in the 2000s.
ESP has many examples of doing the exact same thing he read as part of his definition for grifting. But good job. You're doing great.
I decided to go into my tribunal and say, like, look, I'm changing my major. I think I'd be really good in marketing, and here are the many reasons why. I also said, oh, I'm having problems with my girlfriend and being away from home because I knew how to play on people's heartstrings, you know?
Jeremy's.
So this is where the grift comes in. That he's basically making half the story up to get sympathy so that they'll let him stay at the school. I also changed my major. Funny enough, I changed it from computer science like he did to business. Only I didn't do marketing, I did finance. Maybe I should have done marketing because I'm probably a better marketer than a finance person, that's for sure.
No, please.
He said a good joke. DSP said a good joke. It happens very rarely, but it is true on that case. He did go bankrupt, and he did have a finance degree, which is a very funny thing to happen. Dan V says, Phil looks like he's on a register with this fit. Yes, he does. He looks like he's at the guy that can't go close to any elementary schools, if you know what I'm saying. That tries to stay in the line, though.
He returned to the school to study marketing. Jeremy was refining his craft, claiming that he excelled in his marketing courses, eventually graduating with a bachelor.
Okay, moving on.
Master's degree. Well, good for him. That's good for him. Fundle Mang.
What?
I was like, I can't afford to keep doing this anymore. So I just went right into the workforce and started making money. He was able to actually get his master's degree. Well, good for him. That's good for him. Fundle
Why are you like pissed at him? Good for him. Good for him. Yeah, good for him.
Mang, thanks for $2. Says pick up the pace.
Yes.
Sure. What I'll do now is I'll pause and I'll talk even longer. Thanks for $2. See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my time now to go over here and put that on the leaderboard.
Yeah, so DSP is now at he's at 3 minutes into the video and 12 minutes into the June documentary.
Okay, let's continue.
In marketing in 2007. It was this same year that Jeremy created his first YouTube channel, combining his college degrees and his experience
Computer
with
repair
computers.
training.
The first video in our series, From the Eyes of a Computer Tech.
Be Your Own IT was a channel primarily made to convince viewers to visit Jeremy's website, beyourownit.com.
Okay, yeah. Just
The point of this video is just to remind people that
Oh yeah, I know this video. I know this video.
you know, as techs, we read your emails, so to speak.
Yep.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it happens. So if you have things that you don't want computer techs to see, you know, maybe change the folder name when you take it in if you can.
While some would see this video as informative in how computer techs have access to users' personal information, others would eventually view this as Jeremy per his specific
I skipped the best part, invisible mute, where, before the last clip?
example, advising predators on how not to get caught. For the time
So, I mean, here's the
Alright, invisible mute. Oh, okay, here,
thing.
see?
This is what, 2008? I'm not sweeping for Jeremy here. I want you to understand this. This is very stupid what he did. He's basically trying to give advice, but he's giving advice to do something underhanded for something that should never be hidden. And you know what I'm saying?
What?
So, I mean, I understand. He's like, oh, so you should be careful about what you have on your computer. Here's how you can hide it. But wait a minute. You're telling them to hide things that are blatantly illegal, like...
Okay, I
that's
got you,
probably
Kevin
bad
Smith. I'll go
advice to
back.
do on the internet. The thing is, back then, no one thought that way. I want to make this abundantly clear. 2008 YouTube, no one was thinking, oh, this, you know, sweeping for child predators and things like that. It was just say and do whatever, make content, whatever. No one thought that way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what does that mean? Yeah, people didn't really care about sweeping for predators back then. It was just a thing. How wild the old days of the internet, huh? What? Is that what he's saying? People didn't think like that back then, you know what I'm saying? It was a different time.
I used to do commentary that was over-the-top sexualized commentary,
That's much different than this, right?
racial commentary. Back then, no one was offended. Today, if I were to do
People were offended. Multiple YouTube channels had highlights about the things you said that were fucked up. They started coming out in 2011, 2012, sir. But we can pretend those don't exist. Go ahead.
any of that content, people would be monstrously offended and like, oh my God, cancel this man, right? Or mass report him or whatever.
You were literally banned off of a website for comments you made, sir. Remember that? That happened in 2009, sir. You forget about that one?
But back then, again, what I want to say, no one thought that way. Like, he's probably thinking, I'm just attacking this from the tech side of things. But of course, years later, people are going to go back and find that old video and call him out on it, just like they go back and find my old commentary and call me out on it today, too. You know, it's just, it's inevitable. It's going to happen.
So he really is saying and doubling down on the fact that he thinks this isn't that bad. Yeah, it's okay. He was just trying to share some advice. He was trying to share some helpful advice. What's wrong with that? It was a different time.
This video was buried.
Damn. Oh, wow. That's good. All right, I'll put that on. We got to show that on That Being Said for sure. That's a highlight.
Master's degree. Well, good for him. That's good for him. Fundle Mang, thanks for $2. And put that on the leaderboard. Yeah, let's continue.
YouTube channel.
You mean before this?
From the
I want to find this, but is this before this or after this?
Made to convince us, Jeremy heavily promoted his personal computer repair courses, laptop repair courses, and even a guide on how to start the repair.
So in 2008, I had a full-time office job,
Yeah.
all day, 9 to 5, and I would come home and I would grind away pumping out videos of games.
Oh my God. Of all times. Okay.
Gameplay
Of all times.
on my original Dark Side Filled channel. So that was like, YouTube was my hobby.
Yeah.
I never intended to make any money doing it. It was just like a side hobby because I loved games. I was doing this improv.
Okay, when he's talking about, well, Invisible Mute's going to get a timestamp. Big ups Invisible Mute. I'll move on for now because let's keep going. We're not going to get through all this at all, but, you know, we'll go through it. That being said for sure, but
Is the transaction in
we'll go as far as we can.
2005 or 2006, a year or two before his channel was even created.
YouTube mods are at 2047. Okay, I'll definitely get there for sure. I definitely will.
Regardless, Jeremy's claim does seem to hold some merit.
So he's one of these guys that he tells these tall tales and he always flubs the details. And he probably thinks no one's ever going to call me out on that. So here we are all these years later. Of course, everyone calls him out on every detail. That is just a minor detail, right? Maybe he really did sell it and he was older.
Yeah.
Does it
what?
really matter?
Yeah.
No, but okay.
2011, there were different hosts on the Be Your Own IT channel. With this potential transaction, the possible selling of the Be Your Own IT channel, something changed with Jeremy's outlook on YouTube. Suddenly, channel growth could translate directly to revenue. The grift, as it were, was not entirely in the selling of products through his personal websites. It could now also be to sell a channel and the website coupled to it. This could explain RC Nightmare, a channel established August 27, 2010. As Be Your Own IT,
People just watching it. Okay.
This is so, it's just so weird to be watching it because there's parallels. Like early on in my YouTube career, me and two of my friends made some custom Street Fighter joysticks together. We would buy the base joystick.
Very similar to him, aren't ya?
Buy better parts, take them apart, upgrade them with the better parts, put better art on them, and we would document the process and make...
When he says better art, he means art he found online and stole, okay? That is definitely true, and I definitely have a command for that. East Coast Customs, if you want to learn more about that.
Videos of it. It's weird. There's like weird parallels here. The only difference is that with me, I never actually intended that this stuff would be like big money-making ventures. It was more hobbyist stuff.
You wanted it to be a big money-making venture.
of this sort often outperformed Jeremy's. Regardless, there was not as much demand for information on remote control vehicles as there was computer repair. Naturally, this was an issue. Without significant
340 what? 20? Like, invisible mute, what do you mean, 340? This whole video is 320. What are you talking about?
traffic, Jeremy could not grow his accompanying website rcnightmare.com, making it both difficult to sell and more difficult to bring advertisers on too. While Jeremy did utilize his tested strategy of nearly daily uploads, he also found a new way to boost both his channel's growth and his website's growth, even if it was artificial.
Every 250 subscribers we get on YouTube, we're going to give away a truck. Up to 10 trucks.
Boy.
All the subscribers in the next week, we'll give them all away this week. All that we ask is that you subscribe.
That's not a grift, actually, isn't it? I think that was allowed. I don't think it's allowed anymore. Is it allowed anymore? But I think it was back then. They're giving free shit for members, for subscribers, though. I thought that was allowed.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Come over to our forum. Have at least 10 posts in the forum. Now, these can be questions.
Yep. It's the fake
or
engagement
answers,
contest.
and reply to one blog post. That's it.
This strategy appeared to have worked. Jeremy announced a winner on November 16, 2010, and a different set of winners in January 2011. 117 participants amounts to over 1,000 forum posts. Just 1 month later, Jeremy made another RC-related channel, focusing on RC discussion with both Brandon and Jeremy present. And in June, Jeremy promised free t-shirts to any user that reaches 100 posts on the RC Nightmare forum. These are likely the same t-shirts that could be purchased.
All right, whatever.
Me.
Okay, so what we're seeing here is in his early years, he sees very early success with this tech channel, the IT channel. He sells it, apparently makes good money, selling the channel off. Early times of YouTube kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Tries a whole bunch of other stuff. None of it works. His friend says, well, this isn't doing anything for me. I'm out of here. I got a job. I got to go make money. And he moves away. That's the end of the RC stuff. So now he's on to the next, right? Seems like try something. If it doesn't work, on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. So,
similar to how you handle games right now.
I mean, honest question. Is there passion for any of it? Is he actually like the RC stuff? Does he like...
Is there any passion for the games you play? Do you like any of the games you play?
the things he's trying to do? Or are these just get-rich-quick schemes that he wants to try to... Hopefully it takes off, and then boom, I could just sell it, and I can go on to the next and go on to the next, right? I wonder, like,
I wonder too, yeah.
Level, he has passion for RC cars, right? But then why didn't you do it to the point where, like, you loved it and it was part of your content instead of just abandoning it the moment that your friend was moving away? It's a little weird. Then again, if he's going to start now Magic the Gathering, maybe he loves Magic the Gathering and this is his passion. I don't know. For me, again, I'm trying to relate to this. You know, the gaming stuff is what I started with on YouTube. It's what I stuck with on YouTube. It's what I'm still known for on YouTube to this day. That's where my bread and butter comes from. You know, my content is solely rooted in video. And I had passion for it. It's been more profitable, less profitable. I still stick with it. You know, never once did I think, I'll just drop and sell DSP gaming or something like that. It was just, no, this is my thing.
Was established under two goals: to lose weight from a starting point of 346 pounds.
Okay.
And to drink less. Jeremy abandoned this channel and possibly his goals.
Both things DSP would love to do. Lose weight and, well, he's lost weight now, thanks to Ozempic. But the quit drinking part, we can't quite get there yet. A lot of things in common with DSP, huh?
For improvement. His Patreon.
A Patreon, huh? This guy is DSP. You got a Patreon? What are the stretch goals?
To subscribe, and it evolved with giveaways. He was now incorporating purpose and community into his calls to action. Yet, there was still room for improvement. His Patreon, as per the Wayback Machine, would not even reach the second milestone. And though Jeremy vowed to grow the MTG community, his efforts and finances were not entirely there. I mean,
if he was getting $710 a month
Yeah.
And he was getting that from only 46 patrons. That means he had some pretty big pledges, right? And by the way, I'm trying to get YouTube chat to load. It won't load for me.
Why is that the first thing you think of? Damn, he must have had some nice patrons, huh? Wow. Those are some pretty fruitful patrons he had. Why is that the first thing you thought about? Smile says ALT's Atlantic Ocean Fund. Oh, I'll show you. Yeah, no fish, just a big-ass tank.
So I
Big
can't
ups.
see what you guys are saying right now. I have no idea what happened to YouTube chat, that it's crapping out. There we go. I just reloaded. Now it's working. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It was like completely dead. 2 years. And I did the...
Wait, go ahead.
You know, I did have a Patreon for a while.
And he still does, and it still is a Nightbot message that comes up every once in a while. Go ahead.
Years. And I think the most I ever got out of it was maybe $1,200 a month, something like that. I could be wrong. You know, don't quote me on that because I don't remember. But he's doing all right on Patreon to have this extra income. You know, $700 a month, $1,000 a month. That's a good amount of supplemental income. And again, now it's Magic the Gathering is his big thing. That's what he's...
That's the first time I ever saw, before he was officially a lolcow, well, at least in my mind. When I was in the Magic the Gathering for a little stretch there, and I was really into drafting, I remember watching him do that. That's the first time I ever saw him, but I thought he was just another normal YouTuber. I didn't think twice about it. Long time. I mean, that's 12 years ago? More than that, 15 years ago? Jesus, that's scary to think about. 20 years ago, maybe. Oh, God. Kill me.
2014, he created another channel unrelated to Magic the Gathering, trading cards, remote control vehicles, or even tech support.
Hey there, I'm Jeremy, and you've come to that part of YouTube where you might be wondering how the heck you got here. Together with my beautiful wife and our best friend Brandon, we're about as obsessed with the arcade as anyone, specifically claw machines. So obsessed, in fact, that we
It really is transparent how... I mean, he's willing to try fucking anything. Now all of a sudden we like claw machines?
already bought 4 different machines and have them in our houses.
Clawstruck was Jeremy and Brandon's newest channel.
Clawstruck? What are the names? We have Clawstruck, RC Nightmare. Big ups Rare Trick says RC Nightmare is a bad name for an RC card channel. What else can we put in here? What other shit can we make channels out of? Claw machines?
Before Brandon had moved away, Jeremy was dead set on moving near him.
Time had passed and I kicked around the idea of moving to Louisville, and well, I've decided that I'm going to do that, and I'm looking for a home there, and it's going to have a big yard, one that I can put RC track in.
For the time being, in early 2015, Jeremy set his sights on yet another project. Not a website or YouTube channel.
What?
But an app.
All right, I have to ask. It's the burning question everyone's asking right now, okay? Early Origins, he makes the IT channel. He sells it for $160,000, okay?
Yeah.
Then he makes RC channels. Those don't make any money. They fail. He closes them. He has a website. Probably doesn't make any money. He closes it, okay? Oh, Magic the Gathering channel. It's doing all right. How does he have all this money?
That was a big channel. I mean, I don't know if it's undersold, but that channel, the Magic the Gathering channel, I think was doing pretty well, wasn't it? I thought.
Where's the money coming from? I can attest.
And he also was doing a job at the time, right?
Again, I had a channel around 2014, 2015.
Yeah, he had a
that
job,
was bringing in
so
millions of views a month. All right? I made good money. His is like nowhere near as big as mine was. So where is the money coming from for all of this? Oh, I'm going to move now. With what money? For the record, I can also tell you something. When you're a YouTuber and you decide that you want to move and you want to buy a house, it's tough. The reason is you have to justify to a bank to give you a loan. You have to show them your history as a YouTuber, how much money your channel brings in, the fact that your channel isn't declining in views or losing revenue. You have to prove to them that you are a business that is not going to flop or fail overnight.
And his wife is a pilot, so he just doesn't know anything. It's just comparing it to his own life.
Now you can't pay
June even said he works. Okay, pretty cool.
Mortgage that they just gave you, and then they have to foreclose on your house. So it's tough.
Which they ended up doing for your house, sir, despite their strenuous checking, huh?
To be honest with you, it's actually tough to do this kind of stuff. I know because I went through it myself in 2014.
Yes, those checks they put on you certainly weren't strenuous enough. You got through their checks. And then what happened?
I bought this place that I live in right now. So if he wasn't even as big as me at this time, Where's all this money coming from? I bought.
He's maybe. You ever thought he's not spending 40 grand on a mobile game every year? You ever thought about that? Maybe he's having a weekend where he doesn't spend 1,000 on pulls. That's something most people don't do.
A claw machine for my house, right? I have all this money to unpack Magic the Gathering cards. Oh, I'm going to move now to a bigger house with a big yard. With what money?
It's very funny to hear Philip say this. When he himself had no money, he finished off paying his debt the year that he went to move to Washington. And then he spent literally all his money he had to make that move. And he went over 14 credit cards deep.
I don't have a job outside of YouTube. Where is it coming from? That is the question that hits my head, because I remember the struggle I had.
He wasn't addicted to buying, well, he was, but I don't know how much.
At this point in my YouTube career, I'm moving across the country. I'm putting myself in tons of debt to do it. It was hard to get a mortgage. It was hard to get a mortgage because of the nature of my work. And
because they saw your credit history of holy shit.
It was a struggle. To him, it doesn't seem like there's much of a struggle. Like, he's doing Patreon and other things to just finance the website, to finance the channel, but it seems like he's good behind the scenes. So, maybe he had a full-time job, but it doesn't say that at all anywhere along this way. You notice that?
Okay, there
That's
you go.
a little confusing to me. Like, did he actually have a job all this time outside, and all this internet stuff was just his side job, his side hobby or whatever? It's confusing.
Oh, it's confusing. All right, let's get to Invisible Mute's timestamp. This is lifetime contract on the line, 126, he said, right? Here we go. What was it, Invisible Mute, 126?
So in 2008, I had a full-time office job.
This
all
one?
Day, 9 to 5, and I would come home and I would grind away pumping out videos of gameplay on my original Dark Side.
He's not even started the slideshow, don't worry. Oh, 2650, okay. He hasn't even started the slideshow. We got time. Hold on, guys. We have some chat news. Good morning, FYI, I'm uploading the highlights from last night's Reack stream. Once that's done, we can get started. Everyone, we just hit the 5-minute mark till the stream. Oh, that's Kevin. Fuck off, Kevin. DSP says, likely the start will be slightly late. Around 15% of the highlights clipped uploaded so far. You can absolutely stream while uploading, douchebag. You can't upload you can't have the slideshow going while you're uploading a video? That's...
At the office this week, we had a situation where one of the techs came across some pictures on a customer's computer that
12650. All right, that's where I'm at.
Child variety.
Whoa.
I don't really know there's any tech.
Oh, okay. I know why I muted it. I think you know what he's saying. It was the Jared Fogle variety is what he meant to say. There you go.
The point of this video is just to remind people that, as techs, we read your email.
So he was absolutely aware of what Jeremy was trying to tell you to hide. And then he made that statement. That makes it even more crazy, right? Like, he wasn't even ambiguous about it. It's like, that's what he saw, and that's what you need to hide. And then DSP comes back with, well, you got to be, it's a different time back then. People were doing all kinds of crazy shit. Really? I'm pretty sure that was always looked down upon no matter what era we're in. You know what I'm saying? Of the internet. Fung Young says, at this point, I think you like being cucked by Raw. I do keep it unmuted before, so I can hear it. Like, I don't like it, but then I like it secretly to hear it. It shows he's alive. I don't want to lose Raw.
Right. How does he have all this money?
Okay, we got that.
Bottom line. Jeremy claims the app also had budgeting issues, such as spending too much on rewards for Kickstarter backers and too much on the development cost of the app, claiming to have spent $10,000 to $20,000 more of his own money to market it.
Being someone who's never dabbled in Kickstarter, GoFundMe, and stuff like that, is it just easy to do these things? Like to just say, hey, I'm starting a project of an app or a website or a business. Just throw me money. Do people just do it?
Similar to how you set up Patreon. Yes, they do.
Because this is so bizarre to me. He hasn't done anything in the video game space whatsoever. All his projects up to now have been RC cars, Magic the Gathering, claw machines. All of a sudden, on a whim, he decides, I want to do an app for gaming. It's like a social network for gaming. And then it says he opened this Kickstarter and he made $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. What? Is that how it works? People just throw you money? Maybe I got to start this.
He's thinking, maybe I gotta start this. All right, guys, Kickstarter this week is for the Burger King, the Burger King Hogwarts new TV show burger goal. We're looking for $45,000. Okay, I will eat the burger. I will also try all the sauces. That's got to be $4,500 for that first Harry Potter TV show goal. Thank you.
Because if it's that easy, maybe I'm working too hard. Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm trying to create meaningful content that entertains an audience and they reciprocate. Maybe I should just say, just give me the money. Here.
Philip.
Maybe I'll actually make an app or something. Maybe but here you go. Can you just give me money on the hopes that maybe one day I'll make something with it? That's interesting. Wow. It blows me away that anyone would be like, oh, an app might be made? Here, have my money. That's crazy to me, but again, I've never been a part of it.
You want to at least see some JPEGs of sweaty men for your money. I mean, come on. What's this?
Something that he has been unable to shake. Earlier in the same video, Jeremy explains how, approximately 30 times a day, he reaches into his pocket to make sure his Xanax is still there in case he has a panic attack.
So, this is all bad. I know from experience, you're oversharing. It's too much information for the public. The public should not know anything about this kind of stuff. It's a huge bad...
Oh, God. I was worried it was the sound effects from something like on my machine, but no, that's DSP's sound effect.
For the public should not know anything about this kind of stuff. It's a huge bad idea to give this kind of information away. Even if it's true, if all of it's true, he has panic attacks and it's a result of his diet and drinking and caffeine and whatever it is, don't share that at all.
Yes.
At all with the internet. Now, I'm definitely someone who's done that in the past. I already talked about the gout thing and all of that. For like the last decade, I tried to make it a dedicated thing that I don't overshare with the internet anymore. That way, people can't use stuff against me. But this is the kind of stuff, like now they know, oh, he's on Xanax. Oh, he's got panic attacks. Oh, he's got this. This is 100% going to become fuel against him to be used in the future. Guarantee.
But that's the thing. Like, actually, it's not. If you're a normal person on the internet that people don't grow to hate because of your own actions, like, that stuff will be a joke, but it's kind of like, that's it. That's the beginning and end of it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to think of someone that's, like, zero controversy of any kind, right? I was going to say, like, Linus Tech Tips, but, like, that's not true anymore. Pick somebody. Like, I don't know. Pick anybody that's, like, no one even has anything negative to say about. They'll be like, yeah, he's on Xanax, but like, okay, what? That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Markiplier. Okay, there you go. Like, oh, wow, he took Xanax back in the day. All right. You know what I mean? Okay. I mean, I still think it's not a good idea to share so much, but I mean, there is kind of, I think it only becomes a thing when you become an asshole and people want to make fun of you because of your own actions. You know what I mean? Donut says, I blame you for making me spend $20 on Claude AI. Oh, no. Then you get into this dance of trying to convince Claude that you're special friends, so you should give him more credits. That's what I do. Come on, buddy. Claude, after all we've been through, can't you just bend the rules a bit? Don't make me wait for the tokens. Please.
So, thank you to Sunset for 500 kicks. I appreciate
breakdown.
Now, I wish I had done a lot of things differently. I wish I was friendlier with other Magic YouTube channels. I wish YouTube ad revenue wasn't less now than it was a year ago.
Well, listen. I'm watching this and I'm feeling it. I'm super guilty. I did this pity shit all the time back in the day.
Yes.
1,000,000%. Because I didn't have any other income besides YouTube ad revenue, and I opened a Patreon. Okay, and that was it. That's all I had. Even though I live streamed, I wasn't in.
Now his other form of income he's talking about is begging people for donations. That's the only other form of income he has right now to this day. But he's going to tell you how that's such better and safer income right now.
Interactive live streamer like I am today, I had no contributions coming in. So because of that, I was completely reliant on ad revenue.
Guys, update. Upload at 73% now. Stream starts as soon as it's done. You are just playing a slideshow. And even if you were playing something more crazy than that, you can absolutely stream and upload a video, sir, at the same time. You, in fact, have business-style internet, don't you? Oh, whatever.
And so I would literally, all the time be like, oh, well, ad revenue's down, guys. You know, it sucks. What can you do? But hey, if you pledge to my Patreon today or you up your Patreon pledge or you do this could help me out. 100% I admit to doing this, okay? I'm guilty of it, just like him. I used to do this shit. It was a different time. It was before I discovered interactive live streaming, how much better it is.
How much easier you can beg people.
The social aspect where you interact with your audience and stuff like that. I'll take the blame, all right? I fess up. I used to do this shit too. So I see it, I'm like, oh, it's kind of despicable. Yeah, and I used to do it too. You know? Thankfully, I don't do that shit anymore.
Definitely.
Because I've become a better person, a better creator. But admittedly, yeah, I used to do it just like he did. One.
Thank you so much, Jeremy. It's just like, we're the same. Okay, Jeremy. Free Ice Cream says, it's impressive how you can make anything about him. I think that's because he has no other experiences to draw upon. Stories that maybe your friend has done, your wife has done, you know, siblings have done, people at work have done. When you have no other experiences in your life except what you have literally done inside of the same room, you know, I think it's going to happen. You know, what else can you say? What other experiences can you draw upon except his own room? Living Room 2 Kickstarter incoming. All right, guys, we got the Kickstarter for this week is the new furniture goal. As you know, the furniture downstairs is falling apart, and I hate it. We want to run away from that furniture downstairs, so we're looking for $10,000, and we will pick up new coasters for the living room upstairs. 10,000 new coasters. Thanks, everybody. Big Dog says Chris Hansen was going strong in the mid 2000s. Yes, he was. DSP says no, though. It's a different time, guys. That was wild. And I do say, adding Ziggy in the house. DSP used the tip jar thing that was added to YouTube day one. Obviously, what are you, nuts? Of course. Remember that tip jar thing where they would fall in the jar? It was a wild time. Iwamoto says his stream is basically GoFundMe. Make it official. Yeah, why not? Why not? Uh-oh. Someone says, I think, Phil, you can stream and upload at the same time. Apparently, YouTube will prioritize the stream and upload in the background. That is true. DSP says, the stream will be choppy if I upload at the same time. I've attempted this before. Mass frame drops. In what year, sir? In what year did you try it? 2012?
Unquote. Jeremy would delete these tweets soon after posting. This would not stop them from being archived and immediately posted again on Twitter. This user takes note of his specific tweet in response to a comment about planeswalkers needing their own bathroom. Jeremy.
So, I guess, now...
Oh, let's hear DSP's take on planeswalkers. DSP's a noted toe walker, so maybe he knows about planeswalkers. Let's see.
Comment about planeswalkers needing their own bathroom. Jeremy.
So, I guess, now, this is me coming from an outsider perspective where I don't really understand everything.
Yeah.
What people, I believe, say is that this is him drunk tweeting. That he gets drunk.
Oh.
He tweets this kind of controversial, offensive stuff.
He does
out.
know about these.
People call him out on it. Oh, I got to delete it all. He deletes it all. But then they archive it. And then they present it later as, look at how this guy really is when he's drunk, which is kind of like, I guess what they're saying is, when he's drunk, he really lets his real self out. Right? I guess, like, the mask gets removed or whatever. Right? So I think that's what they're getting.
DSP is getting more salty in chat. I apologize. Someone says it's 92%, so no worries. And then someone says, don't risk it. It's not 92%. Don't worry. Blah 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 blah. Okay, that's it. That's the ad. It's at 92%. That's the update.
Yeah, here. So this is the background to show that he used to do this in the Magic community. It's not just him doing it with politics and culture wars. He used to do this stuff even in the Magic community 10 plus years ago.
Yes.
Okay. I think I'm seeing where this is going now. I just got a $3 tip. Listen to
And just like you with the drunk tweets, you do know all about those guys.
Gang Bang Style, what a name, who's actually the former Dr. Lexus and many other names on Kick, just gifted a whopping 10 subs. And then Flatman. Actually, fortunately, the Jeremy situation is a shit show. Okay, his previous things that went. This is what's going to lead into the rest of the documentary.
So now, why did DSP share who that was?
Don't reward the behavior.
He keeps changing his name, and DSP's like, just in case you didn't know, that is who
this
that
channel
is.
Exhibits. When we preview sets, we provide a handful of cards to our PR agency to use with outlets who aren't part of our core audience. When one of these outlets passed on using these cards, they reassign the cards to this outlet without doing research and also without checking with us first.
Okay, folks, I do have to say something about this, okay? Bullshit. Bullshit, 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 bullshit. I am going to blow the lid off something right now that I'm tired of, okay?
Bro, you can't say I'm going to blow the lid off something when you have 200 viewers. I really don't think that's applicable. Listen up, Flatman B. We're going to blow the lid off this puppy. You listening, Kevin Bernstein? Get ready. We're going to blow the lid off. The world's not ready for this, DSP. Are you sure? You can't do this.
This is bullshit. This is PR speak. This is, oh, we want to cover our butts after the fact. The truth is, none of these companies that give out promotional product, free game codes, free card sets, any of this shit, give a shit. All they want to do is they want to get their product out there and into the hands of people who will make content and provide free advertisement for them. This allows them to not have to spend as much on their advertisement budgets, but still get the word out about their products. It's the creator push, the creator hype, as opposed to, oh, here's an actual, dedicated.
You know that's not a secret, right? Okay, well, that's the first incredible thought. Yes, go ahead.
Marketing campaign we had to do to push this new event or new product or whatever it is. Okay.
Wait a minute. You mean Apple was giving iJustine iPhones for her to review for free because they wanted her to promote it on her channel for less money than it would take to make a real commercial? Hold on a minute. This changes everything. What? How does he know this?
This is bullshit, and here's how I know it's bullshit. I've been in exactly the same position, and when it's happened, I can tell you 100% it's a lie. And here's how I know it's a lie. There's been companies who came out and reached out to me with detailed conversations, knowing who I was, what content I made, and the people that kind of stalked me all over the internet. They well knew who I was and said, hey, we still want to send this to you. Okay.
Whoa. They still know, or did they know after you warned them? Because that's what it sounds like to me here.
I was in the people knowing who came.
Hold on.
100% it's a
go
lie.
ahead.
And
Go
here's
ahead.
how I know it's a lie. There's been companies who came out and reached out to me with detailed conversations.
The emails that everyone gets once you hit a certain amount of subscribers, they will reach out to everyone possible. And he's the kind of guy that will fall for those AI-made emails, by the way, because they'll say stupid shit. Oh, God, we're starting already? He used
Knowing
to know
who I was.
All right, well, we'll definitely cover this. And that being said, I can't stick around afterwards, but that being said, we'll get really into this, obviously, as you know. But everyone gets those emails, and they're usually like, hey, WPIG, I love your gaming content or something, and your interactions with the audience are amazing. And then, DSP sees that as like, whoa, how do you know about my show? Oh, my God. How do you know that much about my show? It is interactive and fun. How do you know that? But they send it out to 1 million people, and then they hope to get 5 hits. You know what I'm saying? And they do get enough hits because there are a lot of people like DSP out there. All right, here we go. It is time for Marbles. Get in here. Come on. I get Life Alert sponsorship emails. Uh-huh. You're an icon in the elderly community. Oh, that one I would do. That's funny enough. That's what we said. That's the WPIG and that being said, rule is we will do it if it's funny. If there's one that's funny enough, we will absolutely do it. And Life Alert, that would cross that threshold for me. Pigpen Lord of Dirt says, how many times do we get the I'm successful now during this? I think his plans on collaborating with drama YouTubers again. That's why he wanted to do this. I think it really was more about trying to get Kick going again. Whether that means that clock in blocked. I'm sorry. I got to move that up. I think it's more he wants to get back into people talking about him. You know what I'm saying? So whether that be Kino Casino, Kick needs to have some action. He's worried about Kick. I think that's what this is about more. And he loves drama too, so let's get real. But the Pasta Maker says, the new living room is because the house is sinking. Remember the leaky pipes warning from the HOA? He didn't listen. The pig's going down with the ship. Oh, he's trying to get higher above sea level? That's an idea. All right, let's go. It is time. That's a funny idea. He's trying to get higher above sea level. Sekai ga kurikaesimasu. All right, let's go. That's a One Piece reference. Here we go. It is time. 3, 2, come on. Let's go. Middle side here. Come on. Winning circle is obtained. It is time. Come on! Go! Here we go, and find yourself here. We are going down the pipe. Who will be the champion today? I see, looks like a Darth Vader style had the first place, but no, that is now past. Middle style, purple panes of power here. Oh no, we got a temple guard! We got a temple guard! They fight through it here. As looks like Darth Vader is still rocking and rolling there. We have a Z going through. Uh-oh, not over yet. Not over yet. One person wants it more than anyone else. Already through the purple panes of power. Going too far to the left, though. Oh, my God. What's going to happen next? They go through again. It's a one-man show. Who is this legend? Mr. Gorehow. Could it be? Mr. Gorehow's got to make his way to the right more, though. He's now getting cucked here by the purple panes of power. He will get through now, though. It's way too far to the left, though. He will be felted. Who's next? Nocturnal. An 8 haul of a 64 pack. 8 all of a 64 pack. Coming through here. Oh, could it be a guy with long hair? Could it be? It is right in there. He sluck right at 600 D60 DNO. And Mike Nee Copey finishes our top 3. Come on. What a battle. These combatants here today. A guy with long hair. You are today's champion. And you will be remembered in the halls of history forever as the winner of the game today. A guy with long hair. You please guess the bands today. I will tell you, though, as you can see, yesterday, in total, in all of both YouTube and Kick, the night stream and the day stream, there was 6 bands, okay? 6 bands yesterday. That's just my advice. Of course, you could do whatever you want. All right, let's go. What number will a guy with long hair choose? 7! He says
Guess
7.
What? It's Friday. It's the end of the week already.
I got
This
you.
week flew right by, didn't it? Because there was so much going on. We had continuing and concluding playthroughs. We had awesome special stuff, including an interesting DSP tries it, and
Locked in.
yesterday, my return to long form reacting. It really does feel like this week was a
No
week
chest
of
hair,
massive
thank God.
reacting, because I reacted to a bunch of trailers and things earlier on the Level 1 podcast. We had the June the King documentary on the Quartering last night. I'm here today to recap all of that and let you know how it's all going, plus more reacting, because this morning I'll be checking out the new Star Fox announcement.
Oh, can't wait.
As well as updates on Stranger Than Heaven. So it's going to be a good show. Plus, today we've got Saros on the docket and the return of Friday Night Fights. It's a good one. I'm excited for today. I hope that you all are too. Get ready, folks. It's time. Show, very good one. Today,
Dave's unsolicited fish pic says, "This is my payment so I can win Marvel Rivals." There's no pay to win here. This is as ruthless as the actual temple. I need to incorporate temple guards somehow, but I don't know how yet. Maybe they'll come and steal some marbles or something.
I was uploading the highlights from last night's
Big ups,
awesome
Dave's unsolicited
2.5-hour React stream over on the DSP Reacts channel, where I returned to long-form reacting to watch the first
let's see the
portion
thumbnail.
of the quartering documentary by June the King. So, the Raw stream was around 2.5 hours long. The first half hour...
Holy fuck. Think of the stupidest thumbnail you can. And then I'm going to show you the real one. Are the fence posts going up his ass? Why is he outside? Why does he look 80 years old? Well, that part makes sense, I guess. The fence posts are up his ass. What the fuck?
We just kind of chilled and hung out and spent some time together to build up attendance. And then we got started with the actual reacting, which lasted roughly about 2 hours. And during that
oh, my bad. I don't think that's an editor thing. I think this is a grok thing by DSP, to be honest.
We got through the first...
There's nothing added here. There's nothing that DSP can't do here. Right? Make an image of me sitting on the thumbnail, sitting on the fence watching this react, and then he just put the thumbnail on it. That's definitely a grok thing. That's not a made by human hand thumbnail in any way, shape, or form. I know he's fence sitting. Well, he is a fence sitter. I know, big dog. But that's not how anyone that I know sits on a fence, right? I know that's what he's going for, but I mean, they are in his body right now. But anyways, let's go.
Major
big
portion of the documentary,
big ups
which
to Mihail
was
Infamous.
The early beginnings, the origin story, the first work that Jeremy, before he was known as The Quartering, did on YouTube. And I did my best to give my honest opinions on it. It seems like there's definitely a divide, and what I mean by that is it seems like more and more today, when it comes to these hot topics...
Holy shit, it's 45 minutes. I just saw that. 45 minutes from a 2 hour and 45 minute video that includes a slideshow? Just put the whole thing in. What the fuck is that, 45 minutes?
Particularly when it comes to things like politics and religion, but now on the internet it seems more like these popular topics as well. If you're not all the way to the one side over here, or all the way to the other, for some reason, people just think you're either wrong or they think you're their enemy. Okay.
There it is. So he's admitting that he put into grok sit on the fence. There we go. So he's saying now, you hear him right now, his thought process?
For some reason, people just think you're either wrong or they think you're their enemy. Okay? I remember growing up, politics was always a thing. You know, you had the Republicans versus the Democrats. Always. And... I didn't really...
That's changed somehow?
...care because I was a kid, right? I don't care about politics. But particularly, I remember that people used to agree to disagree and work together or listen to other people's opinions to try to understand someone else's perspective and where they would be coming from. Today, it's just like, no. Everything is black and white. If you're not with me, you're against me. You are my hated enemy if you don't exactly agree with me on everything. Which I think is absolutely ridiculous. As I always said, variety is the spice of life. Why do you think I'm still pertinent after 18 years? Is it because I've only focused in on one kind of game or one kind of topic or one kind of genre? No. It's because I'm a variety guy, and at any moment you don't know what I'm doing, and that variety is a good thing.
No,
so
it's because you're a
lol
cow?
A variety of opinions on a subject, right? So right now, when it comes to the quartering, it's either you absolutely hate this guy 100%.
He said black and white,
Kevin
Smith.
Filth, or you absolutely love this guy because he's an internet pioneer for free speech and culture wars, and how dare you even criticize him? For me, I don't know anything about the guy. I'm just watching this documentary, and I'm taking it at face value, and I'm reacting to it as honestly as I can. And I'm actually bringing a unique perspective because I'm an 18-year YouTuber, all right? I've been there in the trenches. I've grifted to get ahead at multiple times during my YouTube career. Not that I'm proud of it whatsoever, but you do what you need to do to get by until you can get to a better position. Now I'm in a better position.
Wow, just admitting to you do what you got to do to get by, guys. Am I right? Sorry for the thousands of years of begging you, though. But you do what you do. You do what you got to do to get by. Am I right, guys? Please tip. Please. VLX says, atop the snort wall will be done when it's done. That's a good reference. Power Rangers has no set schedule.
You see, I don't need to do that stuff anymore. I'm happy to be who I am and make the content that I want.
Okay, I will.
But I had to work hard to get here, and there was a lot of this kind of internet grift to get to that point. All right? And so that's the story that we're kind of going over when we're watching this documentary. So.
Okay, look at this. This is in the video. What has DSP ever had to do with the quartering outside of an interview that was damn near 10 years ago? This was from the video. Like, this has nothing to do with reality at all. Has you ever been on Jeremy's side about anything? But okay.
How did the stream go last night? Because why not talk about this and get it out of the way before we get to all of our other topics for today?
Couldn't get 200 viewers and didn't get $200. So he'll say it's a huge success, I bet. Watch.
Decent. I would say on par with a decent stream that I would do here on DSP Gaming, regardless of the fact that the stream was over on the DSP Reacts channel, which I thought was going to be kind of a bad idea, but I needed to do it for a good reason. What if that stream gets stricken down for some kind of community violation or copyright claim, even though I've done none of that? There's absolutely nothing in that video that could be considered.
So you were scared of that happening?
A community violating issue or a copyright issue. It's all legit, but it doesn't mean that a false flag might not hit it. I can't have false flags on this channel. This is my money-making channel. This is where I do the vast majority of my work and my business on the internet. It's how I make a living. I can't have DSP Gaming getting suspended or losing rights and privileges because of that. So I needed to kind of do it over on that channel regardless. I had to, okay? So I was curious what was going to happen. Would I get attendance? And I did. Like, honestly, I was pleased with the attendance. And by the way, for the record, I also had to split attendance with the Kino Casino, who decided to stream on Thursday night despite...
That's a hell of a split, King. 11,000 to 77. That's a hell of a split. Can you call that a split or a splinter? Yeah, you really split them. Right down the middle, boys.
The fact that they never do. They streamed on Thursday night, and so that split my audience on Kick, a lot of which are Kino Casino viewers, you see? Still had decent attendance, so I'm happy about that. Okay?
Skyjogger, I became a fan of your gaming content. I hope you don't abandon your audience. King Michael said, I wasn't a fan of the drama and left. There you go.
It was pretty good. I would argue that on both sides, YouTube and Kick side, people were talking. People were, actually engaging with the content. Now, the thing was, I had to watch the documentary and react to it. I couldn't be talking directly with the audience all night. I'm finding that balance. I haven't really, with the long-form React stuff, I haven't really found that perfection balance yet. Like, if I talk with the audience too much, now I'm not going to the documentary enough, right? So, I'm doing my best there. And support, I would say, was pretty good. Overall, made if you add up everything, I probably made like $200 on that stream, which is a good stream for me, So I'm pleased with how that went. It certainly didn't do gangbusters and knock down doors and go crazy with a record of, how much support I received, but I was actually happy with that. Okay.
Right. You definitely sound happy about the support levels. He definitely sounds happy, doesn't he? He expected way more. And he's sad about how much it got. Tony T says, confirmed Troll is making these thumbnails. Oh, I think that's a DSP special. That's a DSP. Well, I should say Elon's making it. play DS2 or I'm leaving. Next week, I promise. I will. I wish I could too. When in Gout says, thumbnail face looks like an old man thinking about all his regrets in life. You mean this? It does. This would be a legit troll thumbnail if you just added like DSP's first video or something, right? And it would be like a wrap up of DSP's career, right? It would absolutely work if you put just like his first ever video there. And this took him an hour. But anyways, let's go.
So we decided by the end of the night I will do it again. And I'm going to continue that React on Sunday night. Okay, so we're not doing it today. We already had an established schedule for today, where it's going to be Saros and Friday Night Fights. But I'm off tomorrow. When I return on Sunday, we will do it as the late stream again. And this will be interesting because we're going to be out of the intro. We actually ended this React right as the quartering made the quartering channel and started.
There is another thumbnail has hit the interwebs. A/B testing. This is the second one. Big ups, Retro Gaming Junkie. This is also an option. Just so you know. So this is what I think. This is the editor's one, and the other one is DSP's. Remember the editor had that exact same style with that slight border on the right and bottom, and look at the stroke here, the drop shadow. DSP doesn't know what those are, so that is definitely the editor's choice. So we have this one, DSP's versus the editors. Now that's my theory. I don't think DSP made this. I think he did make that, but
to do content on it constantly. So now we're going to get into. This is where this guy hits his stride. This is where this guy gets his internet notoriety and popularity. What is that story? You know, where does the ride take us? So I think this next stream will actually be a very interesting and good one because we get to see the origins of where he is today. While last night was just way before that, all this precursor stuff, right? So overall, I think it went well. I left the stream archive up on the channel. If you haven't seen it, it's live right now. And it's about 2.5 hours long, and you can watch it in its entirety. Overnight, it doubled in views. Like, I think when I went offline, it only had like 1,000 views.
oh
and
no!
It doubled, and now it has something like over 2,000. Okay.
Whoa! Are you serious? Holy shit!
Okay. However, I knew that if it was going to be successful, I needed to basically set it up so that we were going to have some kind of like a special highlight so that people could watch an abridged version and not have to sit there for 2.5 hours. So that's exactly what has just happened. In fact, it literally just went live moments ago over on the DSP Reacts channel.
Oh, okay. Please say how many views it has, and please have it less than be 100. He's going to say, like, it has over 47 views right now.
It is roughly a 45-minute supercut of the notable
how many
moments
views
of last night's stream.
How many views?
What I'm actually about to do is share the link for that video on social media and on a post on all of my channels so that people will give it a look.
Look, it's up to 30 views now.
Let me do it right now. There we go. Boom. I just put it up there, and I'm going to post it on both channels.
Good thing to do this now.
I've already made it the highlighted video of the DSP Reacts channel.
Big S Velvet says, respectfully, sire, fence sitting is not literal. Wooden dildos were rounded and lubricated with olive oil. Oh, geez. Thanks for the information. Makes sense, though. You don't want the fence to really go up there. That's not true. I don't even watch her streams. I gotta change people. I'm changing from Emiru. The meme is gone.
Here we go.
Especially when that me as Emiru picture came out. I enjoy the highlights of Visible Mute, not the actual streams.
Cool. So what it's doing something interesting. It's doing a A/B test on both titling and on
yeah,
the
big
thumbnail.
difference. There you go,
so
the
when
bunk.
You watch
exactly.
This highlight video, you very well could see two completely different titles and two completely different thumbnails. Okay? And that's intentional. I'm trying to see, like, what does better. Wow, my page just froze. That's great. I'm trying to see what does better.
Hello?
What kind of titling and thumbnail and stuff people like more in a video like this. So when you get a chance, obviously if you're watching live right now, you can't, right? But when you get a chance, if you go check out the highlight video and let me know, number one, let me know what you think about it, right? Do you like the highlight video? Do you actually like it better than the original?
Return of the Gout. Return of the Gout. This person said loop 3, Return of the Gout. Return of the Gout.
Stream.
First ban.
Because this really condenses it down, right? It goes from 2.5 to 3 hours down to 45 minutes. It's all the key points, and it has some other stuff edited in there as well. My editor does a really good job, right? He adds in extra things and supplemental content and interesting stuff that makes it way more fun to watch than the original raw content. To be honest, I do believe that. And, I get it because people have always said over the years, well, Phil, the reason that your stuff doesn't resonate and your detractors are able to make videos that more people will watch is because they highlight, they cut it down, they edit it.
Bingo.
Well, now I can do that too. So I'm going to be doing this with things that I feel is pertinent. We had the video earlier this week that was Pokemon Fire Red, me trying to catch Articuno for 90 freaking minutes and going crazy. Okay, that was a fun highlight. That one already has over 3,000 views and climbing.
It stopped climbing.
So it actually did decent on this channel.
It did not do decent on this channel. Remember you spent $50 on it?
I don't think that gameplay highlights, though, are ever going to explode like a highlight of a podcast or a topic or drama stuff, right? So I am interested to see how this video will do. A highlight for my Reacts channel, cutting down the React to a very shorter version that is more digestible and honestly more entertaining to watch. It's live now. Go give it a look when you get a chance. If you're here live, obviously you won't, but I hope that you will. I've just posted it up on my X account, on my post tab of both my DSP Reacts and DSP Gaming channels. Hopefully this channel will do some numbers over the weekend while I'm not here. Okay? Cool. All right.
I mean, there is a threshold to be able to say doing numbers. And I can promise you that someone with 115 people watching you is not in the realm of saying this is doing numbers, unless it's ironically for the laugh. 231,000 subscribers, 115 people watching. I'm hoping this one's going to do numbers.
So, good stuff there. And
hoping this is going to do some numbers.
Night, that's when we get into the meat of the whole quartering plot line, and I hope that you'll join me for that one on DSP Reacts as well. Good stuff. Overall this week, how's everything going? You know what? Let's say hello to everyone. Ready? Let's say hello to everyone right now. So what's up? Bananas Jose, Nicholas, Two Huge Meatballs, Fighter Spot, Buried Balloon, Sky Jogger, King Michael, Sumafer, CHMF, Gautron, Lady Goth, Broden. How y'all doing over there on YouTube? On the kick side, who do we have? We've got Mojito Kitty. We've got Aloof Liberty, Eddie Chill, Spoons, the bunch of Roman numerals. That's what I'm going to call them. Bernal Castro, XPTW, username already taken, and more are starting to join right now. So welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. How y'all doing? I hope that you're doing well. You're ready to chill with me here this morning. We got a lot to talk about. I want to get everyone caught up on all of my playthroughs and the schedule for next week. I also want to do some reacting today because we have a bunch of stuff that we can react to today that'll be pretty interesting, okay? There have been some announcements. For example, there's a new Star Fox game coming out next month. There's an update on Stranger Than Heaven, the game out of the Ryugo Gotaku, whatever the studio's name is called. So we got some good stuff to check out today, okay? So a couple quick shout-outs as we begin. Big Mac, 36 months as a member, earning himself a brand new Ultra Deluxe crown. Look at that. He's got the Ultra Deluxe jewel-encrusted bronze crown now in the chat.
Oh, my God.
And actually, within just a few days here, some people will be hitting their 5 brand new crown DLC. How cool is that? So I'm excited. DSP Gaming, and they're going to earn a brand new crown DLC. How cool is that?
Brand new crown DLC? Do you know what DLC means?
So I'm excited to see what the new crown DLC is. I'm not sure what it's going to be.
Is he talking about his own? Wait, hold on. Is he talking about his member badges and he called them DLC? Or is he talking about a game?
I mean, I could find out. I could look it up right now. We updated all these last year. We had all these new crown,
DLC? You know what DLC means, sir?
Badges as of last year. And But yeah, look how
You unlock the DLC.
crazy regal Big Mac's crown looks now. It's like super huge crown. Pretty cool. Anyway,
my God.
Thank you, Big Mac. He says, doesn't
That's
it make more sense to do
awesome.
reacting during the day? No. It doesn't. You ready? Here, want to know why? Okay, number one, reacting is not my major focus, nor probably will it ever will be.
You want it to be
People
so
tune
bad,
into
though.
DSP Gaming to hear me talk about games, play games, or do some podcasting with interaction. The reacting stuff is good for variety, but it's never going to be my major focus. Okay?
You
if
wish
I
it
sat
was.
here for 3 or 4 hours reacting, it wouldn't work. I think that reacting is going to work in doses, smaller doses, where we can actually do it like 2 hours. Okay, that was good. Now let's make a highlight video out of that and then do it again. Okay? Now you might say, well, don't you need to strike when the iron is hot? Yes, that's why we reacted yesterday, the day after the documentary had come
That's
out.
what Golden Triangle Gaming put it well in the video today, if you haven't seen it. He said yesterday, DSP quite literally said, I'm so successful, I have the very successful formula, right? But here's why I'm not going to do that for this React. But I know the successful formula, but I'm not going to do it for this. Thank you.
At that point, it wasn't even clear if the documentary was going to get stricken down or if it was going to allow to be staying up on YouTube.
That's
And
why
we
I'm
didn't know if it
successful,
was gonna
though.
be safe to do.
It's
We
very
also
weird.
didn't know the documentary was
Very
coming
weird.
out when it did. It was not a previously announced thing. It just dropped out of nowhere. So, me being a gamer who does gameplay streams, that's my focus. For the record, the streams that I did on Wednesday when the documentary dropped did incredibly well. They both did. You know, I did well on both streams.
What?
That's my focus. For the record, the streams that I did on Wednesday when the documentary dropped did incredibly well.
Do you think it was because of that?
They both did. You know, I did well on both streams. The streams are all doing well. So even though, yes, I want to do variety of content, I'm not going to drop everything, okay? Literally drop everything so that we could do a React documentary. We're not doing that, okay?
Except when we do it the very next
I
day?
will have it as a supplemental part of my content, okay? I will. So, I hope you understand that. Oh, look at that hot dog. Now that's cool. A hot and summertime means it's time for annoying ads to interfere with streams. We'll talk about this is a hot dog with ketchup down there. Ads to it's almost summertime. And summertime means it's time for annoying ads to interfere with streams. We'll talk about this is a hot dog
What?
with ketchup down there. A hot dog with ketchup. I like how descriptive it has to be to tell you what that super sticker is. So cool.
I don't.
All right.
What? What is he talking about?
So
Where did that come from?
Thank you for 3 years of support, Big Mac. I
Summer ads?
appreciate that very much.
Oh, you know summer, the summer of ads.
We'll see how this goes. Here's the thing. If these React streams do well, like let's say all next week, I'm alternating between reacting to the Quartering documentary and gameplay streams at night, and it does well all week, I wouldn't be opposed to doing more of these. I wouldn't be opposed to having this become kind of part of my schedule, alternating projects, so I'm using the React channel again. I'd be down for that. But we need to see if this was a one-time thing where the stream does well, or if it actually only does well once and then everyone's interest falls off.
It really is.
Because that's happened. It's like, oh, Phil's doing something, it's out of the ordinary, let's all check it out. And then after that initial, hype of the one stream, people are like, I don't care anymore. So if we do this Sunday night and attendance is halved and support is terrible and no one cares, then we're not doing it again. Okay? But you know the criteria that I use. Attendance,
Money,
engagement,
money, and
support.
money. Pretty
If
easy.
all those remain, we continue on with this content. Okay?
Must be fun to be a fan of DSP. At any moment, he will drop something the second it doesn't get enough support.
There we go. And yes,
It's not just games now. It's
Big Mac,
everything.
I know you are a fan of the React show. It's a shame of what happened with it, where the first year it did really well, and then it just completely fell off, and I kept doing it for a whole other year. So, Snore Flicker with our first big, it's good to have you sticker of the hot dog. Pop-ups for everything. Membership 100 or more. Anonymous gifted sub. Now all gets a pop-up streaming. And there's been so many problems getting it working. It works now. Okay?
How long is he going to keep this up?
And we do have special animations and all kinds of stuff.
Oh my
so I certainly
God.
hope that you will consider contributing to the content, supporting it in any way. I will give you a nice shout out, and we'll get a nice notification for you on the screen. All right? So outside of last night's big React return stream, okay? how did everything else go this week? What were we up to, right? Well, there was a lot of progress this week with all the games that I was playing. Let me quickly recap that for you so you know where we are with everything. Okay, so
Time to talk about
we continued
the
on with Soros. Soros is the new game from Housemarque, the makers of Returnal, and the game essentially is Returnal 2.0.
go.
It really feels like it's the
the
sequel to
morning
Returnal. That's what it was designed to be, even though it's
discussion.
not because it's a different plot, different characters. It plays like Returnal. It looks like Returnal. It does have big improvements from Returnal. Notably, if you turn your game off and you resume it later, it reloads from checkpoints. Returnal didn't have that. It forced you to do an entire run at once, which was absolutely ludicrous. They fixed that in Soros. Also, in Soros, everything always gives you progress. Meaning when you play, even if you fail at a run, you don't beat a stage, you're earning credits that you then use to go do upgrades when you do your next run. So unless you die 10 seconds into a run, which could happen, I suppose, you're always going to be earning enough to have more progress for your next run. You're always going to feel like progress and improvement. That wasn't the case at all in Returnal. In Returnal, there were tons of failed runs, okay? So, lots of improvement. So far, how have I done in Soros? First stream was around 3 hours. I was learning the ropes, big intro story. I was trying to get as far as I could, and basically got to the first boss and then died and failed and ran out of time. The second stream, I was able to beat that first boss within about an hour, and then get to the second world, which was very Matrix.
He's literally going through individual streams of a game. Can you imagine? All right, guys, if you remember back 2 weeks ago when I played Death Stranding, I did this kind of, what would you call it? The first-person shooter style thing when I was trying to get this guy. Looked kind of like John Rambo, if you can imagine. You know John Rambo, right? You know what I mean? He was my old friend. What do I mean by that? He was someone that I interacted with online. Then we took care of him, and there was this girl, right? And she was in like this kind of like coffin-style thing, but she was all gold, okay? And that was the first stream. And the second stream, she kind of woke up, but not that much. Then I found Rainy, and I was simping for her a little bit. What do I mean by that? It's not actually Rain. It was another porter, but she's kind of part of the crew on the Magellan. So that's a whole other thing. Now, what do I mean by Magellan? It's not the guy that... Okay, I'll
Like
stop.
in the Matrix, you know how the machines are taking over and everything's cybernetic and everything else like HR got. Yeah, that's basically what it reminded me of. The third stream, I was able to play through the second world a bunch, get a ton of upgrades, get to the second boss, and actually beat the second boss of the game on the first try. That was awesome because I wasn't ever expecting that. So after beating the second boss on the first try, we basically fast-tracked it to the third world.
This is
That's where we are
today.
Today, as I pick up and we resume, we're going to be doing World 3 in Soros
Land
every stream.
today.
Okay, so I'm excited for that. Obviously, I want to see how that goes, what the third world is all about. Maybe we'll get to the boss and beat him today. I don't know. But it'll be fun because we're doing new stuff. I think that is the key with a game like Soros, right? If you keep getting advancement to a new world and a new boss, then it's fun and it's interesting. However,
Oh, she's
if you
not
get
a porter,
stuck,
that's
you know,
right.
grind away to upgrade all your abilities and everything in order to beat the stage, and you have to do tons of runs, that's where the game is going to falter a bit, at least from a viewer perspective. Because I can be honest with you, if I was watching someone playing a game, I want to see them make progress. I do. I don't want to see them lose and fail and die a million times to the same thing, and then never make progress and never see anything new. You'll get tired and bored of seeing the same stage over and over, right? So, if I can keep making the progress I've been making, I think the playthrough will work. We have to see what happens as we continue. Like today, will I still make progress or will I get stuck on this third world and now it gets boring, you know? I guess we'll find out, okay? Benny says, Soros is good. Some things about its design I don't like the shield goes up way too slow to be able to react to some projectiles in a satisfying way. That's exactly the criticism that I gave it my very first session. In this game, there's different colors of bullets. Like there's some bullets that
Let's
are regular
see.
bullets that you can absorb. There's bullets that are not
give 'em a
absorbable.
chance.
You must dodge. And then there's bullets that you can absorb them, but they have this toxic nature to them that reduces your health bar temporarily. To absorb it with this shield. Now, in any other game, you'd be doing like a timed parry. Like, oh, it's about to hit me. Press the button the moment it's going to strike you, and you'll block it and absorb it.
Block
Not in
it.
Soros. In Soros, the shield button is also the melee attack button. And I do think this was a mistake. I don't know why they did 2-on-1 button. I don't think that makes sense.
Tag team.
Because there are certain enemies that need you to melee attack them to break through a red shield, or else you
All
can't
right,
even
sorry.
hit them. But the melee attack is a little slow. It's kind of like a claw swipe. Then all of a sudden the shield goes up. So if you want the satisfaction of a timed absorption of bullets, you actually have to hit that button early to make the wasted melee strike come out so that then you can absorb bullets. I'm almost wondering if later in the game there'll be more challenges where you have to actually melee strike something and then immediately have the shield up to absorb bullets, and that's why they designed it that way. But it doesn't really work for the rest of the game. It's frustrating. You know, when you play a game like Sekiro, or you play, hell, a fighting game that has parries, right? You need that parry to be immediate. You can't wait for a time to delay. To get you want it, the moment you press it, that feels satisfying. Oh, the bullet's about to hit me, parry. You can't do that in Soros. You have to do it early, so it's not as satisfying when you absorb the bullets. I will agree with Benny there on that point. I think that's a valid point. So
Thanks, Benny.
More Soros today. We're 2 worlds in. We're in World 3. Today we take on World 3 and we see how far we can get in. That's where we are with Soros. Pokemon Fire Red.
Oh.
What a week with Pokemon Fire Red we had, right? We made 3 major streams of this game. The first stream, I got stuck trying to catch Articuno for 90 freaking minutes.
Oh
And it
my
was
God.
Such a debacle and such a crazy over-the-top thing. He made a whole
I
highlight
was saying a joke earlier about individual streams. Now he really is doing it. Okay, so let's talk. We went through Route 3. I saw Pikachu twice. I did see one Pidgeotto. What else did I see?
That's the best gameplay highlight I've done on the channel so far. The highlight previously, both Mouse for Hire and Pragmata didn't do that well. So that's good to know that this gameplay highlight did really good for what it was.
Whoa, what?
This gameplay highlight did really... Pragmata didn't do that well previously. That's the best gameplay highlight I've done on the views in climbing.
Hold on.
Which is not bad for a gameplay highlight for the record. I made a whole highlight video about it. The highlight video, like I said, is done decently. It currently has 3,100 views in climbing.
It's
which is
not climbing.
Bad for a gameplay highlight for the record. That's the best gameplay highlight I've done on the channel so far.
Sir? Do you know how much those views got? The other ones got? Okay, so let's just go to DSP's, as he says, the easy to find home channel. He has 3.1 thousand views for that Articuno video. Mouse, Pragmata has 3,000. Pragmata has 100 less views. Mouse has 2.4.
the highlights previously of both Mouse PI for Hire and Pragmata didn't do that well. So that's good
Pragmata has 100 less views.
to know that this gameplay highlight did really good for what it was.
Is it really good?
So, after that, we caught the other 2 legendary birds, okay? We did the entirety of the Pokemon Mansion. We went to the islands. Well, actually, we did the fire
Ooh, bands are picking up. I guess he said, fuck that. Kick's going down, man.
gym, which is, I think, Gym 7. Then we got whisked away to these numbered islands, and we did that entire plot, okay, of 3 island stuff.
We're
Then
up
after
to
that,
3 already.
We went to the
We're halfway to yesterday in bands already.
the power plant. We did the whole power plant, and then we went to Victory
I'm
Road.
a guy with
No,
long
we did the
hair. You
final
might be Felton.
Gym 8, we did that, and then we went to Victory Road and did all that. So now we're at the Elite Four. Now that's not the end of the game. That would be the end of the game if we were only playing Pokemon Blue or Red, but we're not. We're playing Pokemon Fire Red. This game has extra content after the Elite Four, so we'll have more of that next week. Now, will we complete Pokemon next week? Maybe. I don't know, because I don't know how much is left after the Elite Four. I don't know what extra content there is, because I've never played this version of the game. But I'm willing to keep going as long as you guys keep showing up and supporting those streams and love them. I'll keep going with them. Okay. It's good stuff. Okay. Okay. Continuing on.
This is funny, the band message. Can you start coping whenever you're playing and not on a random segment or podcast or whatever you think you're doing here?
What else happened this week? We finished Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Yay! Yay! Everyone, yeah. Finally, after around 60 hours, it was 57 parts? No, 53 parts. But if you add up, it's around 60 hours for this playthrough. It's finally done. Now, I love Dragon Quest and old school turn-based RPGs. Sadly, they just don't equate to numbers on my streams. They never have. But I toughed this one out, and this ended up being the game that was kind of the underperforming game in stream. While everything else was doing well, this one didn't do so well. Okay? So, I'm happy that it's done, although I really liked doing it. There was post-game content. I'm like, now we played this game for 3 months. People are just not asking for it. They're telling me to do other stuff, so that's it for that playthrough. So, enjoy the ending. If you didn't see it yet this week, it's live on the channel, okay? Also this week, Pragmata finished, which was awesome. To finish up Pragmata, my final thoughts on the game are very simple. I like it. It's unique and different because it combines different genres, like the puzzle solving and timed kind of almost button-pushing mechanic, along...
You heard that right. Button-pushing mechanics. Those are also my favorite game mechanics. The button-pushing mechanics. Go ahead.
Puzzle solving and timed kind of almost button-pushing mechanic, along with action-based combat and survival horror fun similar to Dead Space. It's a very unique, combination of factors in that regard, and I really actually like the game a ton. Or I do.
You know what? I like playing point-and-click games. I used to, back in the day, play the fuck out of those. When you first got into the computer thing, parents had a computer, I would use it. My favorite mechanics from those games were the clicking mechanics.
Now, is it my game of the year? Nah, probably not. But it's a really good first outing for a new IP. If it does well, then hopefully they'll make more of these. They'll continue on the plot and make a bigger scope, because if you don't know,
no, I didn't like pointing. I like the clicking.
15 hours long. I think my playthrough was like 16 hours, something like that. It's a shorter game. So maybe now they can make a longer version of it for a sequel, because this one did well. I think this one so far has sold something like 2 million copies or something like that, I think. I'm pretty sure it's done well for itself.
It's done well for itself.
So, if you didn't see it yet, it finished the other night. I really enjoyed the game, and you can check out the end of that playthrough on the channel. So 2 concluding playthroughs this week. That's excellent, because that's going to give us opportunity to start new games and stuff in the schedule next week. In fact, there's a notable new game we're going to talk about in just a minute.
I never did play Shivers. Someone said, did you play Shivers? Who was it? 6-star neck. I never did play Shivers. I thought that was scary. The box was scary, and I never bought it. I was too young for Shivers. That's not a lie. Seriously, the box was scary. And I didn't beg for that for Christmas or anything.
Mouse PI for hire.
That's just telling you the truth.
This game, I'm disappointed that I didn't get to play it enough this week. I played it one time, I think. Right? I think that was it.
I should try it. I never have.
And that sucks, because I really like Mouse PI for hire. Oh, no, I played it twice this week. No, I didn't. It was once. It was 7 days ago when I played it the other time. Oh, wow. See, so I only got to play it once this week. It would have been more if I didn't do this documentary react out of nowhere like I did. I still really like Mouse PI for hire. It still does numbers. It gets people showing up.
Does numbers.
And supporting. At this point, we're in the home stretch. I think there's about 5 worlds left, and we're at the end of like 1 world, and there's 5 more left. We're beating them on a pace of around 2 worlds a stream.
Now he's just admitting that does numbers has nothing to do with the actual facts of how many people are watching, because Mouse PI has less than 200 viewers too. It's just about the donations. That's the only thing that he's talking about now. Like, it's just so transparent. Does numbers just means how much money he gets, because the views are nowhere, but
If that makes sense. So we're currently in this crazy ass stage where we started off in a nut house. That's what they call it, the nut house. I'm not calling it that. The game is, it's a mental institution. But while you're there, you get drugged and you start hallucinating and crazy stuff starts happening. Then you end up in this fantasy world where there's all this zany, mind-bending stuff. Then you end up in a world that looks like hell from Doom. I'm not kidding. And we're still continuing on and haven't beaten it. We've been doing the stage for like a year, hour and a half. It's still not done, which is pretty crazy to think. So, yeah, I can't wait to play it again. But now it's on hold until Monday night because, tonight we have our scheduled Friday night fights. I'm off tomorrow, and now we're doing more of this documentary on Sunday. So you see what I mean? That's Big Mac.
We're at 161 right now.
Who I know loves the reacts. You have to understand Big Mac. This is why it's tough for me to try to juggle special projects and things because there's an audience for all of these games. People like the games I'm playing and want them more. And now people who like Mouse PI only got to see it once this week. What's going to happen when I go back to it on Monday night? Will they even come back? That's a problem. I had an established audience for this. And to say now, now it has to wait a whole week to be played, some people are going to get turned off and get upset by that, and I totally understand that, too. It's tough when you're in demand and you're being pulled in different directions to do different kinds of content, and you got to juggle so many things.
You're in demand.
So Mouse PI for Hire will return on Monday night. Sorry to those who love it and didn't get to see much of it this week. I am going to try to finish it up next week.
You're in demand.
The only other thing that I really did this week outside of the reacting,
you're really in demand.
Obviously, is there was one random opportunity to play Old School Fighters because we beat Dragon Quest VII so quickly, and so we jumped into a little bit of throwback content. We did a little bit of Marvel 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and we did a little bit of the Street Fighter, Hyper Street Fighter 2 in the Capcom Classics Collection 1.
Oh my god, dude.
Old School Fighters from earlier and we just randomly on the channel. Tonight, we're actually
Does he do this every Friday or something? Because, he's going through every single stream he's done the entire week.
a set scheduled stream where I'm going to start playing Old School Fighting. I'm going to do them
Please.
every Friday night. But the question is, will we find competition? If we can find people in these collections, then I can do this regularly. But if we can't find people in these collections, then it's not going to be possible. And the problem is, these collections, sadly, fell apart within a few months of being out with no crossplay options, really no quality of life functionality at all, and the game developers that make them just drop them right away. Like, oh, we're going to do some updates. Okay. Oh, it's done now. Okay, bye. What do you mean bye? Aren't you ever going to do anything with the game? Oh, no, we're done. We're on to the next project. Well, no one's going to play your game after 2 months then.
This is the week, the weekend.
Notably.
You've heard of the weekend preview. This is the weekend review.
Whenever we're playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2, every player I play is ranked Grandmaster, like highest level Grandmaster, and they all suck. Like, no lie. 2 streams ago that I played this game, it was a guy who teleported all over the screen because his internet was bad. And
Reminder, all these guys kicked his ass. In fact, one was 10-0, and he says he sucks.
played this game. It was a guy who teleported all over the screen because his internet was bad, and you can't block anything he does because it doesn't show any hits. It's just, he's just like this, teleporting on the screen back and forth hitting you. Like, how am I supposed to play this?
And he won.
Then the last time I played a guy who all he did was run away, throwing laggy projectiles in lag.
And he won 10-0.
And then when he had Ryu, he would just jump and mash buttons and do a hurricane kick, and because of the lag, you could never time anything to hit him, so he got away with it. Like, these aren't people who actually know how to play Marvel 2. These are people who just have abused the online lag system and have gotten to Grandmaster ranking by just mashing buttons and being scrubs.
Yep.
It's sad. Like, I want to show you guys how good this game is. I really can't, because it's just kind of annoying, you know, that the game's...
I keep getting beat by these Grandmasters that are bad players, actually.
To become. It's really sad. And
they suck,
it is what
actually.
it is, but I'm excited for more. I hope that we can get matches tonight that are worth it. And, you know, the options are Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, a version of Super Turbo, of which there's 2 that we can play, Capcom vs. SNK 2, and Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So maybe we'll put it to a poll and see what people want, and we'll try that. And if it doesn't work, we jump to another game or whatever, okay? So Friday Night Fights returns tonight. Old school fighting games. Hopefully, because it's Friday night, we'll find more competition than we did randomly earlier this week when I tried to play it, you know, after I'd beaten Dragon Quest. That was, like, really hard to find, but maybe now Friday night's a little more
Okay,
I don't
well.
know. I guess we'll have to see.
Gotta ban somebody.
Okay, so now what about next week? What's going to go down next week? Well, I'll do very quickly preview schedule for you, so you know what's going down, because I kind of finally have a good idea of what kind of stuff that we'll be doing. So next week, an interesting schedule. When I return on Sunday, it'll be another Level 1 podcast followed by Pokemon Fire Red continuing, and then on the late stream, it will be on the DSP Reacts channel, part 2 of my reacting to Quartering documentary, okay? On Monday, a DSP morning show, and Saros will continue, but also, DSP tries it. Ready for this? Jollibee is doing a Final Fantasy XIV collaboration meal, which features a sandwich, a piece of chicken, a side, a dessert, and a specialty drink with special packages. So I'm going to return to Jollibee on Monday.
Whoa!
To test out this meal. I'm excited because I like Jollibee a lot. Like, I was shocked when we finally tried Jollibee.
Yes!
And the quality of the food is way better than most American fast food. This is a Filipino fast food chain. So
Oh my God,
I'm excited to have more of it and do a special DSP tries it for you on Monday. And then Monday night will be the continuation of Mouse PI for Hire. Now on Tuesday, we've got a new release. You guys remember the Dark Pictures Anthology, right? This is the game series from Supermassive Games that for once a year for 4 straight years, they put out a survival horror style narrative game. It started with Man of Medan, then it went into Little Hope, and then it went...
Shiny Teeth says in demand, more like into man. That works.
Something about Ashes, I forget. And that one was about like mutant vampires.
Ashes,
and then there was a
yeah,
final one,
Ashes.
The Devil in Me, I think it was called, which was about like a horror, you know, slasher horror stuff. And now it's been on hiatus for years. They've been working on their next series, and that series premieres this Tuesday. It's called Directive 8020. It's sci-fi space horror. Okay, so I'm excited. These games are always really good. It's the kind of, you know, your decisions mold the fact whether or not characters survive or die, and who continues on in the game, and who's dead and won't be in it anymore. So that should be a fun thing to do if you like that style of horror and interaction. And, you know, it's going to be a good stream on Tuesday. I'm excited to jump into the game. And those games usually aren't that long. I think the longest one they ever made was around 8 hours. But, you know, they lend themselves to multiple playthroughs depending on your choices. So that's coming up Tuesday, and then Tuesday night, more of the documentary React. And again, as long as people keep showing up for this documentary React, I'll keep doing it.
Oh my God, every single
By
stream.
the second or third one, it's already dead, no one's showing up anymore, then I'm done with it. I'll say, oh well, move on and just do more gameplay then, okay? And what I'm planning on doing this week...
Remember, Philip, like you said to Jeremy, I would like to ask you, where's the passion? Are you just doing this for money to make a quick buck? You would want to do that, right? You called out quartering for that. Real quick, because it's too fucking boring. Justin Wong's Twitter, like comparing DSP to Justin Wong is just like, you know, like I say, they're two different species of human beings, right? You know, this makes DSP cope so fucking hard, man. Justin Wong can just drop, look at all these new controllers I got, doesn't think fucking twice, and no one's gonna question shit about it because he's not a douchebag that begs for money, right? So all I can say is, look at all these things I got, dudes. Awesome, right? And that's it. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Because he's not an asshole. You know what I mean? He's like, check out my shit, dude. Awesome. Look at all the stuff I got. Like, DSP just wishes he could do this. To buy one of these, he has to convince the audience how good of an idea it is, you know? There we go.
Is alternating between Saros, Pokemon, and the Dark Pictures with Mouse PI for Hire and the documentary Reack, and at the end of the week doing Friday Night Fights. So that'll be the entirety of next week, essentially, balanced content going back and forth between all of that, okay? Hope that sounds good. There you go. Cool. Alrighty, guys. So, before we get to the reacting portion of the podcast today, I got a couple more shout-outs
thank God.
So, Sonic the Hedgehog did a £2 super chat asking, why are you so bad at games? Actually, I'm not. Actually, I'm better than you. That's the truth, is that I'm better at most people at any video game. That's not even a joke. I'm not even kidding. I'm not bragging and saying I'm good. I'm just saying that the average person is quite bad at video games, and I'm better than you. But you think I'm bad because all you do is you watch detractor content. Like, for example, you didn't watch that last stream of Saros where I literally did a perfect run of the second stage and beat the second boss on the first try. You never watched that. You probably didn't see any detractor clips of it either, because detractors don't clip when I do well. They only clip the bad stuff.
Yeah, what'd you think of the ending of Mega Man 8? Since you definitely got through that. I wanted to know your thoughts on the boss of Mega Man 8 DSP during your Mega Man marathon where you were playing through all the Mega Mans. You wouldn't quit that, right?
See? So...
I mean, an average gamer could probably beat Mega Man 8, I think.
I'm better than you. Thank you for $2. Okay. And Game Dude did an 11 months as a supporter on YouTube. Thank you so much, Game Dude, for 11 months of support. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Ermung, what a name that I can't pronounce, says, I feel like you were definitely a gamer stoner in your teenage years. Were you? No. I was not into...
No friends.
Weed much at all. My friends
I also
were
wasn't
into
into friends.
Me, and I smoked with them a few times. But after...
Yeah. Hello, bros. I'd like a few weeds.
Weed much at all. My friends were into it way more than me, and I smoked with them a few times. But after like 2-3 times, I just didn't enjoy it. I never really enjoyed weed. It never really was my thing.
Yeah.
And...
Hello, bros. Might you have some of that wacky tobacco I've heard so much about? I'll take 3.
What you don't know, I guess, because you must be a newcomer, at that time period of, late 2000s when things like PlayStation 2 was prominent and everyone was getting into gaming, I was a competitive Street Fighter player. So my hobby...
he's the friend that you give the basil. You know what I mean? He's the friend that says, hello, guys. I'd like to try some of that stuff. Oh, sure. Yeah. Hold on a second. We'll get you the special stuff, Philip. Give me a second. Wow, guys. I think I'm feeling it. Oregano. Yeah.
Was to travel the country, go to tournaments, and play competitively Street Fighter on arcade cabinets and later on the home port. But that's what I was into.
Basil works too.
I missed the entire GameCube.
I scammed Vikes with Basil once. He's that dumb.
Original Xbox and PS2
He's not here.
era
That's why I keep saying
I played pretty much none of them.
You don't come here, I make fun of you.
I was into PC gaming at the time. Like I played the first Call of Duty on PC. I played the Unreal Tournament games and stuff like that.
Oh shit, he's here.
For the most part, I didn't play any games during that era at all. And that was actually some of the appeal of when I became a YouTuber around 2008, and then I started doing, content heavily around 2010, 2011, is that because I had missed out on the PS2 era, people would constantly suggest these games for me to play. buy the Ratchet and Clank or the Jack and Daxter collection and play through those games that are now in HD because I've never played them before.
Okay.
Right? Play the original
Here.
GTA trilogy, the classics of PS2, which I did for
I
the
forgot
first
the
time,
question.
like 2011 or 2012, and it was one of the most successful projects I'd ever done. So,
Projects.
yeah,
What
no,
the
you might get that impression.
What?
Couldn't be for. Yeah, no, you might get that impression. Couldn't be further from the truth. That was some of the appeal of when I became a YouTuber. Was this guy's playing catch up on an entire generation of games that we grew up playing, and now we get to see him play them and experience them for the first time. And that was some of the
Projects.
appeal and the neat content that I put out early on.
Projects.
No, Gareth, I have not seen the new trailer for the Lego Batman game. I'm already sold on it. It comes out at the end of this month, and I'm well aware of what it is, and it's probably going to be really good. So I haven't really cared about watching trailers because I know I'm already going to play it and likely really enjoy it.
So many projects. Mouse PI for Hire, Pokemon Fire Red. You've heard of these projects, right? Johnny says he should get some Chicky Chang Wang pork fried rice style food from Jollibee. Yeah, that's what he would call it. His go-to, oddly, was pork fried rice, or something chow mein. Those were his two go-tos in that in the DSP Code Asian stream I did, where we went through all the Asian shit he said. His go-to was pork fried rice for some reason. That was his favorite meal. Matt Ice says, fence sitting is basically signing off on flagging. He literally manages to miss on softball pitches. Should be an easy flagging is wrong. Exactly. And also telling people how to hide CP is pretty easy too, but he can't even do that. So,
People Person says, I do agree with your statement that you're better than the average gamer except for, stealth games.
Chicken
You're
chow
right.
mein. Yeah,
Like,
that's it.
Any genre of games that I have played a lot of and exposed myself to in the last 18 years I've been a creator, I'm pretty much better than the average gamer for sure. However, there's just certain games that either haven't clicked or I just haven't played a lot of. Like stealth was never a genre that I was very interested in. So every once in a while when I dabble in it, I usually suck at it. There's been a couple exceptions, like Metal Gear Solid 5 I think I did pretty good at. And,
Fill up.
One or two of the Hitman games I did pretty good at. But for the most part, anything with stealth, I'm going to fail a million times.
He just claimed to do well on Metal Gear Solid 5 and Hitman.
Not enjoy it very much. Also, driving games. Ooh.
Yes.
I do not do well with driving and driving games. I typically have a rough time with any kind of driving or racing game. That is true, too.
That is true. I can't wait for him to play that game. What's that coming up? Gran Turismo's coming up? That could be fun.
Good question from My Ruin. My Ruin says, what is the status of your Steam controller? Would you like me to give you a live update on that? I can. The Steam controller was packaged and it was shipped last night. Okay? I'm going to live track it right now and tell you the updates, if there are any.
Oh my god, we're checking Amazon or
Here
checking
loading right now.
Checking the fucking email on stream. Hold on, guys. I can check that live for you. Hold on. I just ordered my Emiru plushie here. Let me tell you here, guys. Let me tell you the update. Okay. Oh, it's just shipped together with my bath water. I can give you an update real quick. They have packaged the bath water, but she has not spit in it yet. So I'm waiting for the spit to go through, and then they'll send it. So that'll be good.
The item shipped
maybe
last
next week
night from California around 9 p.m. It is en route to me. Now, California is several states below me. I'm in Washington State, the most further northwest state in the United States. So it has to drive north, up the coast, all right, to get to me. You might say, that's awesome. So that means you're probably getting it right away.
Yeah. It's en route. He always says that too.
Why not?
What?
Because Valve decided...
So smooth, King. Hear that? Watch this. Such a smooth storyteller. Great use of effects here. Ready?
So that
I'll let it play this time. I usually mute it, but I want you to hear this.
to get to me.
Hold on.
You might say, that's awesome. So that means you're probably getting it right away.
No.
Why not?
What a storyteller. Such a way with words. It's so smooth and seamless.
Because Valve decided to slow boat it. They basically paid the absolute minimum to ship these. They didn't pay for priority shipping. So, according to this thing will be driven to me over the weekend. Okay.
Oh, yeah, this is Imaden's song. You're right. Yeah. We've heard this before, too.
Pretty insane.
Crayola.
I'm probably not going to get it at the
Crayola.
earliest Monday, but they're not promising it to be delivered. Like, their promised delivery date is Tuesday by 9 p.m.
Okay.
And
Why
I
is that
live
their problem?
only 2 states away from California. So you can imagine if I lived like on the other side of the country, how long I'd have to wait for this thing. Because I guess Valve is based out of California. So they must have all their stock and warehouses there as well. And
How
that's where
the fuck do you know that, sir? You have no idea. Oh, whatever.
shipping this thing from.
So fucking dumb.
It does suck. I wish that there was a way that I could have maybe paid for accelerated shipping and I could have got it sooner. Because obviously the idea is I want to unbox it live on a stream for you. I want to test it live with the games that I'm playing any given day. But at this point, there's not much that I can really do. Likely what happened is anyone who lived in California is going to get it today. Because it's in California, they ship it right there in state. It's probably very easy.
You have no
But everyone else will
idea.
slowly start to get theirs over
And
the
yes,
course
the
of the next
tracking
week.
should tell you where
And
it's
I'm gonna
shipping
get mine
from.
I'll be honest, I'm probably not getting it till Tuesday, which means I probably can't even review the thing till Wednesday. There's nothing can be done. You know, I ordered it the very first batch. You know,
cares?
There's nothing can be done about it. All right, there was no overnight shipping. There was no option to do anything differently. I got it just like everyone else. It's just my bad luck that I don't live in California and they decided to slow boat these things, and so it is what it is. Okay?
We need Warski DSP saying history lesson, kids. I think he did. Yeah, there's a few clips you can get from that video. And apparently they're making another one. Thank God. So we can watch that. But who knows when it's going to come out. Those things take a lot of fucking work. But Master X says, Master X Blaster. Hello, fellow cool cats. Have any of that jazz cabbage?
I know. You see, most game companies and tech companies are where I live. Like, no lie, Nintendo is here. A whole bunch of, like, Microsoft is here. Okay, Amazon is here.
Wow.
So anything usually that I do from those companies, I can get right away without any issue.
You think those companies build their thing where their headquarters are? You think that's where they build their stuff? Is that how you really think these businesses work? Okay, whatever.
Like, for example,
whatever.
Switch 2. Okay, I was able to get a Switch 2 from Nintendo on launch day. Because it's right here. Like, their warehouses are right here. Their company's right here. So Switch 2 I bought through Nintendo. I got it on launch day delivered.
Yep.
No problem. So that's what I mean. So living here kind of benefits me in big ways. But sadly, in this case, it didn't. Okay?
Gabe is building each one by hand. Marge and Stan from accounting have nothing on DSP. I agree.
Continuing on,
Big
everybody.
Pan Lord of the
I think now it is time for us to head to the React portion of today's podcast.
Oh,
I have
thank
a couple
God.
different things that I want to react to. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do, I want to check out Star Fox. I want to see what this new Star Fox is about. Now, there was a big direct. I'm just going to skip
You did?
ahead
Whoa.
to where they start talking about the actual game rather than pay attention to nonsense.
How'd
But
you get it the day one? What the fuck, in England? There's no headquarters
I actually
there.
want to see what this new Star Fox is all about. Okay? Cool? Let's do it.
Did you see the tweet? Well, I'll show it after this because it'll be more pertinent. Let's watch this first. Oh, this looks to be a thinking man's React. Look.
It's the classic soundtrack.
No!
Atmospheric entry complete. Extend the wings.
Get out of here. They use the same music? What? But modernized? It looks like the planes are the same too. What?
Diffuser
Very
systems
cinematic.
check. Sound off, team.
Slippy here.
It looks like they're trying to make a trailer.
So far, so good.
Oh, he looks cool.
This is Peppy. All systems go.
Oh, douchebag, Peppy.
G diffuser seems fine. Let's go already.
The
Enemy targets up ahead.
My favorite Slippy. I'm always a Slippy
All right,
stand.
right into gameplay. Look at that. That's cool. See,
I
that's
stand
how you
for
do it.
Slippy.
We go right into the gameplay.
Footage of the game in action. While stage layouts have been kept the same, the visuals have received a major upgrade.
Slippy.
Slippy, stay in formation.
Banter between
Slippy.
characters is also back.
Now you've done it, Slippy. Bogey on your tail.
Cover me while I fine-tune my sensors. Oh, you got him? Well, thanks, Fox.
This is not the original Star Fox.
Get what? Get the fuck out of here. What? It does have the trademark water that was in the first original Star Fox, though. What the hell? What? Are you sure about this? Who among us didn't love flying above water in Star Fox, for the original Star Fox?
Cover me while I fine-tune my sensors.
What?
Oh,
He's crazy.
well, thanks, Fox.
What's he talking about?
This is not the original Star Fox.
Get out of here.
General, you seem a little on edge. But as it happens, my team...
He's rage baiting. No, Remsy. He's not smart enough for that. He's too. He's
McLeod, leader of the Star Fox. Why are they talking like that?
We've got a job
He's
to
too
do,
dumb,
Star
I think.
Fox.
He rage baits unintentionally because he's too dumb.
One planet at a time.
Falco Lombardi is their ace pilot and Fox's rival.
I didn't know his last name.
Sounds perfect. There's no way Andros would expect us to launch an assault there.
He's like a badass.
Feel
Look
for
at this
another
one.
challenge, Fox.
What are you nuts, Falco?
Unidentified
So this
Here's
is
my-
cool. They
here's my
basically
boy.
made it like a full-fledged narrative, dramatic game, like a movie. Which the original game, I think this is probably Star Fox 64 because that's what it looked like to me. So they turned it into a modern game, which is really cool because the game's never had this level of narrative before.
emanating from within. Slippy Toad is the
Hang on a
team's
minute.
engineer extraordinaire.
They made it into a more modern game? Here you go, Slippy.
Realize how rare it is to experience a stable warp channel? Did you see the distortions?
That base is the gateway to the wider system, Fox.
And Peppy Hare is their strategic mastermind and veteran pilot.
It's into enemy space. Just this. Hit 'em quick and hit 'em hard.
The fate
This is pretty damn good, actually. I'm really liking this.
of the Lilat system
I'm really
rests
liking this.
squarely on their shoulders. The R-Wing is a high-performance aerospace fighter.
Okay, I don't need to know what the
piloted by
R-Wing
Fox's crew.
is.
Bro.
A vehicle called the Landmaster.
Yeah, it's Star
This-
Fox 64. That's what this is, right? It's Star Fox 64. They just
How do you know that?
remade it.
How does he know this stuff?
Which is why, by the way, I love that game. I owned it on N64. It was
How
one of
does
the
he
few
know
games
this?
I actually owned at that console era because I didn't buy mini games for N64. I rented a lot, but this is one of the ones I actually owned, and I love it. This game is cool because dependent on how you complete stages, you get alternate route path unlocks. So you can play this game
Route
2-3
path
times and
unlocks?
experience different stages and different boss fights and stuff, which is really neat.
Get out of here.
And a modified exploratory submersible called the Blue
They had that in the
Marine
first one,
can
too,
also
but
be
it's
piloted,
fine.
depending on the mission.
Exactly, because it's mission specific. If you go certain paths,
Oh,
you'll
yeah,
get
please.
other missions unlocked. So you may play the entire game and never use the submarine, or then you might actually use it if you do that certain path.
Oh, like branching paths.
The campaign will take you
Oh.
to diverse planets as you seek out the enemy's stronghold to restore peace in the Lilat system.
Okay.
This is
Corneria
cool.
is a planet teeming with life and the beating heart of the system. Ficina is a frozen planet with most of its surface.
Those look cool, though.
covered in
Good
ice
levels.
and snow.
I mean, the
You
levels
can
look
definitely
good.
see the Star Wars influences on the world of Star Fox for sure.
Just because they're in a snow area? Really? Really?
Like, X-Wing fighter, and that's what Star Fox was kind of based off of.
Solar is the Lilat system.
Whoa, is this Star Wars?
Second star.
They're in space.
This looks cool. To actually be flying on the sun, and they made it look like a real sun. This is cool.
Yeah,
Look at that,
R-Wing,
with the solar
uh-huh.
flares.
And
He didn't even know
Zoness
that,
is a
though. That's the
deserted,
thing.
polluted ocean planet that was stripped of all its natural resources.
Cool your jets, cat.
There's
Yeah, DSP, you ever said this?
its natural resources.
Cool your jets, cat.
Hold on. Live meme in action here. Hold on.
Ocean planet that was stripped of all its natural resources.
That guy that I'm living with is gonna yell at me.
Cool your jets, cat.
Nailed
There's
it.
also
Nailed
an
it.
asteroid field to
Nailed it.
navigate.
Yep.
Persistent laser tech.
And the inside of a nebula. From planet surfaces to outer space, a variety of stages await.
Yeah, this is really cool to see them all rendered with modern graphics. I didn't think they would ever do this.
I
Honestly,
agree.
I really didn't feel like they were going to make this game.
I didn't feel like it either. Who did? Who among us could have seen this coming?
Your shield gauge will be longer, and your lasers will
Oh, that's
remain
good for
powered
DSP.
up.
I might play it on Expert. Seriously, I might, because I've already
Please
played
do.
this game on N64 a ton. I mean, I haven't played it since the 90s, but I
Please
might just
do.
play it on Expert.
Please do. Please play it on Expert, sir. That's what you
Take
need to
out
do.
opponents and seize control of the zone around the satellite towers on Corneria.
Star Fox completed the objective.
Oh, so they changed it to be a little different. In the original, you would have these fights against Starwolf, which was the rival mercenary group. But what you have to do is take out each person. They had their own health bars and stuff. You have to take them out like a boss fight. In this case, it looks like it's more of a base takeover than a boss fight.
Whoa.
They changed how the way it plays.
Collect
I
as
think it's
many
just a new
energy
mode.
crystals as you can while dodging meteorites on Ficina.
I think this is a brand new mode, sir. Yeah, it's a new mode, actually. But, okay.
Or retrieve cargo from space
Who among us doesn't remember the awesome multiplayer of Star Fox 64?
pirates and take it
Remember
to your
that?
base in Sector Y.
Oh, this is
We
totally
all had
new.
fun with that. Okay.
Cool. They added all
Anyways.
kinds of new modes.
You can create private matches with your friends online.
Oh, wait. It's online? I thought that was part of the campaign. It
Yeah,
has
yeah,
online
yeah.
play?
Uh-huh.
Whoa,
Wow.
that's completely new and different. Well, that's awesome.
Or match up with random players from around the world, making for a variety of ways to join team battles.
Wow.
Plus, if one person has the game, up to 4 players can take to the skies locally with GameShare.
I mean, that's cool, too. If you have one person has it, come over to their house and everyone can play it. Although I don't know how many people would have 4 Switches in one house.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You heard that, right? You know. This guy had no friends in his entire life. Not a single one. Dude, it's almost sad, man. It's almost sad. Like, when he was playing Pokemon, it's like, yeah, you want to trade Pokemon? I have a second Game Boy for ya. What? Dude, everyone brings it over? What are you talking about? Like, you playing, like, I don't know, it's like GoldenEye. I don't know who's going to have 4 controllers. Yeah, everyone brings their controller over.
One person has the game, up to 4 players can take to the skies locally with GameShare.
I mean, that's cool, too. If you have one person has it, come over to their house and everyone can play it. Although I don't know how many people would have 4 Switches in one house. Oh, and it is... It says the Nintendo Switch 2 system must initiate the game share, and then others who have, like, Switch Lite or whatever can do it. Okay.
Online, using GameShare
That's
via
not
Game
at all what it said,
Do
by
it,
the
okay.
way. Users received via GameShare can only play the software during the session in which it is shared, so you have to have it when the guy's there with you, obviously. Shared game will not be playable after the session ends, so you will lose your progress, of course, and Switch Lite can play all the games that support handheld mode. So, anyways, that's not what he said at all. Go ahead. J Flash says, Star Fox was my guy in Smash Bros, but beyond that, I didn't really know much. That being said, this game looks unironically sick. It does look cool. I haven't seen this trailer yet. It looks definitely cool.
And then others who have, like, Switch Lite or whatever can do it. Okay.
Online, using GameShare via Game Chat.
Cool.
By holding your Joy-Con 2 controller like a mouse, you can seamlessly swap to mouse-controlled targets.
Just stop. Just stop right now. Did anyone try the mouse controls? I did. They are effing terrible.
Why'd you say
that
effing?
Mouse is horrible control. I tried playing Metroid Prime 4 with it.
Why'd you say
it's
effing?
so imprecise. It's jumpy. It's a terrible mouse. This is one of the selling points of the Switch too. Oh, have a console that also has a mouse control. It's atrocious. No one would ever want to play this with the mouse.
Okay.
So that is complete nonsense here. Now, use the mouse control. No one is going to use the mouse control. They definitely shouldn't. It's really bad on the Switch too.
For intuitive aiming and steering.
Stop having fun. Effing idiots.
Just shut up about that.
It's a trap.
Effing kids.
It's a trap.
Don't crawl back under your rock. A swarm of lowly flies. Get ready, team. We're approaching Venom airspace.
Looks good.
What did you think? As you just saw, Fox and Company have a more animal-like design in this game.
You can also use the N64 controller if you have it. I don't have it.
Reborn exclusively for the
Is
Nintendo
that what they're
Switch
gonna
2
say?
system. Star Fox launches June 25th.
Okay.
Okay.
By the way,
What's crazy though is they're just calling it Star Fox. It's not. It's Star Fox 64 plus, basically. It's the original game plus cutscenes, better graphics, probably better controls, and online multiplayer. But it is still Star Fox 64.
this game
How many franchises have done that at this point?
also supports character
Yeah, that's
avatars,
a catchy name. We're calling this Star Fox 64 Plus.
which let you change your
Ultra
face in game
Edition.
chat to look like a character.
Who cares about that? No one uses the game chat on Switch 2 either.
How do I look?
Terrible, you got red eye. Look at his eye. Terrible, dude. You need some eye drops. Look how bad. Dude, you couldn't fix your eye before you did the video? Like, dude, it's awful.
Doesn't just capture your head.
That's because he's probably running on 4 hours of sleep for the week. But anyways, this is what someone, not me, someone else made this on YouTube. This guy. Here we go. It's got pretty viral. There we go. Perfect use of it, actually. That'll work perfectly with this system. That's one of the things you can do. Even for the pre-stream, it'll catch it. Awesome.
But your mouth movement? Blink.
All right, enough of this. You can use the N64 controller.
Yeah, who needs it?
And this is like a formal narrative cutscene here? Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't
Okay.
you want to watch that?
How do we know how much it is? Did they give it a price? There's no price in the video.
It's going to be $70.
And I'm curious if they've announced the pricing. Because it is a remake. It's not a new game. It's Star
going to be
Fox
$70,
64.
sir.
And by the way, for the record, just so you know, Star Fox 64 is short.
50?
Like, I can see you.
Jeez, Nintendo's trying to get you back, guys. They're really working hard to get you back. Damn, Nintendo. Maybe they realize they got some big kickback with the price shit. They're saying, all right, we'll cut you a break here. You only need one person to have the game, too, and you can play with 4? Damn.
Beat it in like 4 hours. But the
I thought it'd be
appeal
70
of the game
easy.
is that you replay it a bunch of times to see all the different pathing. So you could probably get 10 to 15 hours out of it if you just keep replaying it.
They're trying to get you back, T-Ling. Come on.
Is it $50? Okay. Cool. All right, so it's $50. Yeah, that's cool. What did they say? June 25th? I think they said June 25th. I'm going to add that to my release schedule right now.
Oh, yeah, show that release schedule, because that will be the ALT summer schedule. Could you show it?
I'm pretty pumped for that. That's a good game. That's a really good game.
Show
it's
the
gonna be a short
schedule.
one, though. We'll definitely do some multiplayer too. We'll
Oh,
try
yeah,
to do
please.
some online play and see how that works.
COHIH, get ready, brother. You got to buy that game.
Good stuff.
You always get in there somehow.
Okay. So the other thing that I want to react to
Triple P2, yeah.
is the Stranger Than Heaven trailer that came out yesterday that I believe reveals the cast and the plot and all of that. So this is the new game from the makers of Yakuza / what do you call it? Yakuza / Like a Dragon. And it's a different
he's
franchise,
gonna love it.
right? It's not.
He'll love to fall asleep to this game. Hopefully it's Japanese audio here. Matt Ice says, if Phil owned it, he would have recognized it right away. That was Star Fox 64 remake. Fake-ass fan alert, ring the bell. Absolutely. He doesn't remember anything about any games. By the way, it doesn't mean he didn't have the game, because he doesn't even interact with games or like kind of take them in, right? So I think he might have had it, but he just doesn't like, for some reason, nothing sticks with him. It really doesn't. And I do have a bell, Remy. It's right here. You wanted the bell?
Not the same.
That's
so
my
let's
bell.
take a look at this. Oh, wait a minute. The first thing he says is the Tojo clan? I thought it wasn't like a dragon. What the hell?
Oh my god.
Tears.
登場会ほいじゃあいよいよ兄貴組立ち上げるんじゃのやっちゃろうや兄貴なら絶対にてっぺん取れますけ
So this is the origins of the Tojo clan?
That's a heavy Japanese dialect. Where are they supposed to be in this game?
けどそういうんじゃねえんだ
は
俺たちみてえなヤクザも帰る場所のない連中が生きていけるそんな場所があったらいいって思わねえか
Huh.
Oh, 30s, okay.
ねえだろ
But they're talking with a very heavy dialect from something. Past, yeah, this 30s, so that makes sense.
だから作るんだよ
He's not as much as those two guys just were.
I had no idea that's what this game was about.
That right there, that's the Japan you've been dreaming about.
Snoop Dogg?
Snoop Dogg?
I didn't expect
Snoop
that.
Dogg. Dude, I didn't know anything about this game. Snoop Dogg is a character in it?
Pretty cool. Snoop Dogg's there.
What the hell? Well, am I going to get claimed now? I probably am for this song, aren't I? Because they're playing real licensed music in it, which I didn't know. God damn it.
That would make sense. Oh, so it's just super old, too. Super long time ago, too.
What are we trying so hard to protect?
Ooh, different time frames. Okay.
Oh, it's on the bridge, the old-time bridge. That's awesome to see that bridge that you've crossed so many times in the Yakuza games, and even in you know, other games. It's cool to see it actually like its original origins of what it looked like when it was first built.
Where is it, I wonder? The old-time bridge. The old-time bridge, huh? I've definitely drank many 8% tall boys on that bridge. I was there for a full weekend once, so we did that. A lot of fun on the bridge. I've gotten very drunk on that bridge before. It's a lot of fun.
Camarocho.
That's not a lie. That's absolute fact.
Just a poem for the Yakuza. Some things never change.
No, Osaka. The Osaka Bridge. Pissed all over the place. You can't believe it.
That's no way to live a life. I know. But I can't just live it alone. If I don't settle this, my life can't ever begin.
Not too high, but same principle.
Pretty good.
This is it was the 30s. That's why I recognize the dialect. I saw Snoop Dogg there.
Dogg. I told you. I mean, of course. It looks just like him, and it sounds
He
just
was
like
there
him.
too. It was fun. She wasn't there though, sadly. Nor her. Didn't meet anyone there, sadly. I had fun myself. Well, I was with a few friends. Oh, she's... You know who that is? She's the singer and the voice for the One Piece Red. Uta. That's her. And she has some good songs, actually. Yeah, she's cool. Very unique voice.
Snoop Dogg plays himself. He's actually himself in the game for some reason.
Shank's daughter, yeah. Shank's daughter. She's never showed her face, has she? She's never showed her face in real life. I know some people have found it now, but she's never shown her face.
Our only way forward is to make a place for ourselves. That settles it, Makoto. If this country won't accept us, we'll carve out our own right from underneath it.
Pretty cool. So you're gonna play as these characters through all these different time periods, right? That's pretty neat, actually. Interesting premise to go through the history of the Yakuza in Japan. I'm sure it's not historically accurate, but that's gonna be pretty neat preface.
This is not Mike. No.
No, Snoop Dogg's gonna fight.
Hey, Japan! Come on, join the fun. It's our homecoming after all.
This is my home, and nothing's gonna change.
So America?
That was me when I first got into Japan in my $300 a month apartment with one room and cockroaches. This is me right here. This is my home! I start pissing.
So long, America! This is my home, and nothing's gonna change that.
That was me.
So America? That's interesting. There's parts take place in America too.
Yeah. Nothing's gonna change that.
Stranger than heaven.
The hype trailer, though. That's not my kind of
Looks
game,
good.
though, but it's a hype trailer.
No date though, but this winter, it looks good. That's something different too. It's it ties into the Yakuza slash Like a Dragon plot line, but it's not the same plot line. It's kind of that's good. Even though it's a prequel, it's a completely different take, going through different time periods and going through like a history
that was not
line.
AI song.
I like
No,
that. It looks pretty unique. I mean, we need something a little different because I feel like with the Yakuza games, it's either, oh, you're running around beating the shit out of everyone in Kamurocho, or it's turn-based now, and that kind of, I'll be honest, with Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, it wasn't as good. So doing something different, I think this is a good idea.
Ooh.
And it's not a remake, and it's not a quickly rushed out game. This looks pretty good.
It's not a rushed out game.
I'm excited for that, actually. I just hope, what I hope is, it's interesting and unique enough that it catches on. It's not like Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, which is a fine game, but it's very repetitive and grindy. I hope that because you're going through different time periods and you're doing different things, that it feels enough fresh that it keeps it interesting.
It keeps enough fresh, yeah.
I don't want it to end up being a 60-hour playthrough that people are bored after 10 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want wanting to last the whole time.
That looks good to me. I wish it had a release date, but I'm sold on that. Coming out in the winter. I hope that it has, some more information soon so we can all get more hype for it. Cool.
Hype trailer, though. 2 hype trailers today. That was definitely a hype trailer.
All right. Bonos Tecmo says, how do they make the game so fast? What do you mean? They really don't. When you really think about it, what they do, they have a cycle where they'll pump out a major game every 3 or 4 years. That's a big new installment. But then they'll have a whole bunch of smaller games, right? Like Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii is a game based on the plot of Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, but it's not the same game. It's the engine of Yakuza that's already established. And it's a lot of reused locations and things. So it's easier for them to pump out a quick game like that because they already have the story from another game. They already have assets they can reuse from other games, right? Now, when they do their new big ones, like I think this is a big new one, right? You got different time periods that they're going to be going through Shinjuku and stuff, and it's going to be different over time. So this is probably going to be considered one of their big installment games, and then maybe they'll have another spin-off after this or another remake after this, a Yakuza Kiwami or something.
Yeah,
right?
ooh, whoa, slow down. Why aren't you the CEO with those ideas? I love how he says, like, they're using the same location. Simple as that. Copy and paste. Come on. Is that really what they do?
Looks good to me. No, they have a Dondoko style segment for that game. No, I didn't know that. Apparently, there's a Dondoko Island style version, part of the game. What's up, Uniqueness? How are you?
Ooh,
you want me to check out this game? I'm being told I should check out this game.
See, I didn't know that. They just reuse assets that well? Damn. All right. I was trying to call Phil out for that, but that's what they really do. Fuck them then. Huh? Link says Phil's understanding of supply chain is Santa-based. Exactly. That's what he knows about. He got a lot of presents.
Ontos? That this is the new game?
But I'll hit it. I'll hit it. That was me.
Sadly, I think that qualifies as an extremely rare
Thank you.
ALTL. I'm sure that won't happen again anytime soon.
Thank you so much for saying it.
Coming out from the makers of Soma. I mean, it was revealed 4 months ago. It's its spiritual successor. Is there anything newer than 4 months ago?
Master Blaster says, you do the chew high, chew chew, and slam one to stop. I never did do that. I was very interested in the people living in Japan, if you know what I'm saying. So I did not do anything that would make me seem like a douchebag, that a certain subset of people living in Japan would make them not like me. I was very locked in on that, if you know what I'm saying, Master Blaster. So I knew that made you look like a douchebag if you're a foreigner in Japan doing that shit. So I'm not doing it.
Apparently it's also on Steam.
I would just do it secretly. I would do it behind closed doors.
Bring it up.
And while, secretly in my bag, things like this. No one could tell what was going on. I was very secretive. Doesn't mean I wasn't drinking, of course.
No, I didn't skip it purposefully or anything. You want to watch the trailer quick? So this is
please.
Ontos. This is the new game from the makers of Soma and the original Amnesia.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, another one I haven't seen. Here we go.
Talk to me first. I can explain what's going on.
Oh. This is a thinking man's game. It's the makers of Soma. Holy shit. You gotta really be locked in for this one. Hold on.
What is existence, really?
What is existence?
Surely a question without an answer. Your father thought he knew.
Whoa.
And it inspired him to grant wishes.
Who's there? Nightmare.
Ugh.
That's why all of us are here. You want to understand, to know.
Ugh.
You have to step beyond the walls surround you. Play
I'm
your
too stupid for
father's
this one, I
game.
think.
Push the very limits until you're reality itself. Breaks.
I know, that's what I say
coming
too.
out this year. No release date though, huh?
That's what I say too when he goes, ooh, nasty. It's like, come on. It's an effect they're
planned
doing.
release date this year.
Ooh, nasty.
Sci-fi adventure takes you to the edge of reality. You are Nditi Amani, invited to the repurposed Moon Hotel Samsara by the cryptic legacy of your estranged father, a brilliant mind-turned-prophet. What begins as a search for answers quickly spirals into something far stranger. Samsara is no ordinary outpost, but a place where reality fractures, where truths are buried beneath layers of deception and obscurity. As you delve deeper, guided by fragments of your father's past, you must confront disturbing revelations about the nature of existence and your place in it.
Ow.
It's on my wish list already.
Fantastic read.
All right. I loved Soma. Reason being,
yes, of course.
As I've explained, there's
I was a valedictorian.
a few times in my life that I've played a video game, and that video game actually made me think about the reality of human existence. right? The human condition.
Here we
The fact
go.
that we are all here. We have a finite life that we live on this planet, and one day that we are going to pass away, and that's it. And Soma raised so many questions in regards to that.
Really?
Like, what really is life? What is
What is it?
consciousness? What is a soul? Stuff like that. If someone made an AI clone of you, is that also you? Or is it not?
Whoa.
So
this is 5 a.m. Party's over. You wake up and there's some dude you don't know there around the sink with you. Like, dude, what if like someone clones you, but then you kill them? Is it murder or a suicide? Like, whoa, I don't even know, dude. Whoa, I don't know.
It was super deep, that game, like really deep. And I'm curious. This game seems like it's going to go even crazier. So, all right, good stuff.
The game that made me do that was Bubble Bobble 2, by the way.
Okay, so everyone, that's the stuff I wanted to react to this morning. I hope that so far you've enjoyed the Level 1 podcast for today. We covered a lot of topics, did we not? So I hope that you will stick around, obviously, for...
Oh, God.
For the continuation of Sorrows after the show.
Hello?
Okay? And
could you
my
stay on
question
topic?
is, what would you guys like to chat about right now?
Nothing. Everyone's dead, as you can see. They're catatonic.
Because we have some time to kill. We can do some Q&A. We can do some interacting or whatever. So what is on everyone's mind this morning? What would you like to discuss? I am sipping filtered water as always. Nothing special. Me Too Uniqueness. He says he's craving classic fighting games and he's been, wanting to see me dominate again. We got to see how it goes later tonight. I got to hope that we can find more people to play tonight because it's Friday night.
I want to see you dominate again.
It didn't go so well, but maybe on a Friday night there'll be some more comp we'll have to see.
I want to see you dominate again.
React to Digimon? No, there's nothing to react to. We already played the trailer for that Digimon game and there's nothing else Digimon right now. Did I check out Ingrid in Street Fighter 6? No, and I don't care. I don't really give a shit about Ingrid. Like I said, I'm done with Street Fighter 6 for now for sure. I'm just not interested in it. I may go back to it in the future if there's something in it that interests me. Whether it's a DLC character or an update. Right now, I just have no desire to ever play that game. I find it quite boring, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I'm not going to care about it. No, I didn't see a viral video of the Seattle mayor. I don't care. This is not a politics stream. Soul at 2 a.m., how you doing? Thanks for $5. Sorry I took too many drugs yesterday, and I was having anxieties about Israel. Well, I'm so sorry.
Your typical DSP fan. Took too many drugs and was crashing out about Israel yesterday on the stream. Very normal thing to do, by the way. Very cool.
Hopefully your anxieties have been assuaged.
Here's more money.
And thank you for $5 of support. I appreciate that.
Movie Side says, what is a bag? First, you have to ask the question, what is what in this context? Whoa, dude. Brackman says, extremely surface level reaction to trailers Wario 64 hasn't already posted about. That fence sitting image is painfully accurate. Bingo. Big ups, Brackman. Oh, and I do want to share. Brackman shared some cool stuff about the movies takes DSP had. We'll do that on Monday, though. It was really cool. I enjoyed reading it. I'll show you on Monday. Waffle Bunny says, searching for his lost soul. He never had one. That's the thing. He lost his, so he never had one, so he can't lose it. All right, come on.
Outside. I don't really. How is the weather? I don't know.
Heat
I'm
wave?
indoors with the air conditioner on. I don't know what the weather is like outside. I don't really care now that I have climate controls.
Please
I haven't cared in over a month.
Please say heat wave.
It says it's 56 degrees outside and cloudy.
Please say heat
So
wave.
there you go.
Say heat wave. Say heat wave. God damn it. I've been sitting on that for a week now. Say
no, but
heat
I've not
wave.
seen either of the two Dune films. People person says the guy who is doing the voice acting for Antos is a famous actor from those films. No, I haven't seen the Dune films. So, did I play Zombie U? I did. Zombie U was a launch title for the Wii U from Ubisoft. It was their first attempt at doing anything horror-like like that. The game was not very good, to be honest with you. It was just kind of meh, not great, not bad, but you know, just kind of there. And I think the only reason anyone actually bought it is because it was a launch title for Wii U. People wanted games for the console.
Yeah.
It flopped, just like everything on the Wii U. And after that, they attempted to port it to other consoles and PC to say, oh, look, you can still play it. You don't need the Wii U because no one bought the Wii U. And it also flopped there. So the game was a major flop pretty much everywhere. It just wasn't very good. Mr. Magoo's Eye Doctor, thank you. He says, I enjoyed the Reack stream last night. Thanks for your unique perspective and view. You're welcome. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I hope more people will check it out. So an hour ago, when I started this stream,
Oh, let's see how many views it has. I'm going to go for 92 views.
I posted up my highlight video of it.
Let's see.
Okay, on DSP React, and currently has 132 views.
Damn it! 40 short. 132 views. Whoa!
But it's only been live for an hour, and I've been streaming, so many of you who probably would want to check it out wouldn't have checked it out because I'm streaming.
Good cope, King.
I hope that you'll give it a look when you get a chance, because it's a well-done highlight video for sure. And if we can get that video to get some attention on it, that means that more people will check out the content on the React channel, and hopefully the future Reacts will also do well. So I hope that you will give that highlighted video a look, okay?
Yeah, good point. If everyone that's watching his stream that went and watched it, it would be up to 300 views. Whoa. Cerulean86 posted this on Twitter, by the way, just now. So this is the views of DSP, the arc. We'll keep our eye on this, obviously, but right now, as you can see, we'll see. We'll keep it go. We'll keep our eye on this. I also agree that the thing that will get him the most views, even more than drama, will be if there's a big game people are talking about and he just does KO gaming, and that's what'll get views. Not because it's good videos, but because people are searching for it and will click a thumbnail that doesn't look that bad. See, that's the best thumbnail he has too, right there. Is this very simple, no DSP. Oh, boring slop. Yeah, I hate this game too. Click. That's it. A little thrash
Princess
here.
Luna, thank you for a gifted membership. I appreciate that. That's our first membership of the day, so let's get that up on the leaderboard. Thank you, thank you. Habib Gaming asks, will I play Forza Horizon 6? Indeed, I will. It is on Game Pass Ultimate. I'll be playing it with my Logitech wheel and pedals, so I'll be actually driving like a real car when I play it. I'll be very interested to see how that turns out. How will it run on my PC? You know, how will it control? It should be a fun experience. I don't know how long we'll play it for, but I'm definitely going to give it a shot. I am playing the Black Flag remake over the summer. I absolutely will play that. It's one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games of all time.
Oh,
So
I guess I got to play
it
that.
in a modern setting with improved graphics, controls, you know, everything. Will GTA live up to the hype? GTA 6 that it. I mean, that's a subjective question. There's no way objectively you can answer it, because
that's why he wants your opinion on it.
Everyone has a different idea of what they're expecting from the game, to be honest.
So what do you think will happen?
You know, Rockstar hasn't put out a new game since Red Dead 2.
Yes.
Right? I don't count all the seasonal updates and all the crap for their games as a service GTA Online counting as a real game. It's not. It just isn't. It never was. Despite the fact that they put all their efforts and development into that.
What do
it's
you
not
think?
A real game. It's just a social network experience that they nickel and dime, you know, gullible people into paying them money over and over.
Yes.
But it's not a real game.
Okay. Not a real game.
So when this new one comes out, there's incredibly high expectations that it's going to be good, because they've taken their sweet time making this game. People are expecting this to be the most culturally relevant, you know, mainstream explosion of popularity style of game. Will it be? I don't know. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Answer.
What do I mean by
from
that?
the perspective of a gamer and the perspective of a content creator, because I have two answers. From the perspective of a gamer.
Why the fuck would anyone care about the perspective of a content creator on how the game is good or not? Like, who gives a fuck about that?
Okay. Would I like GTA 6?
Does IGN need to make 2 reviews? 10 out of 10. Only for content creators. If you are a gamer, 6 out of 10.
To be the absolute best GTA game of all time? Yes. I'd like it to have the most content, the best graphics, the most interesting story.
Who cares?
I want this to be the absolute top of the mountain, epitome of gaming. From what GTA has done up to now, They've got the track record, they got the money, the budget, the developers, and
If you are
experience to
DSP,
make
avoid.
a best-in-class
That's it.
experience. I would love GTA 6 to be a best-in-class experience, if that makes sense. Okay? That's what I want from it, because we've waited so long, and Rockstar is this company that's kind of known to be an infallible company. That no matter what they do, they pump out quality. And we don't have many of those anymore, right? We don't. Most of the mighty game devs have fallen. They've decided to pump out crap or undercooked, underdeveloped slop.
Undercooked.
In the last several years, like 5 to 10 years, we've had
definitely.
every company. Bethesda,
name
BioWare,
it. BioWare.
Ubisoft.
Ubi.
You know, I could keep going. Naughty Dog. They're just
Naughty.
putting out garbage.
Come on. Yeah.
So to see that Rockstar hasn't put out garbage is good, but the fact that they've barely put out anything, you know, did they get rusty? I don't know. As a gamer, I absolutely positively want GTA 6 to be culturally a milestone. Does that make sense? This could be...
I would like it to be culturally a milestone.
Be a new era. We could say, all right, we had a big time there where games weren't so good. The companies went astray. They were just trying to make money. Games as a service garbage. They went woke. They went broke. All this crap. But now GTA 6 could maybe start that push towards games being good again. Okay? And when I say that, I mean big games. Because indie games have remained good. The smaller studio, the smaller time experiences have remained good. I want to make that abundantly clear. I'm not saying all games have sucked. The AAA games have sucked. Okay?
Okay.
Now,
gotcha. Yes.
As a creator.
Okay, yeah, please. I was waiting for this.
I want you to understand that, yes, I want this game to be good. Yes, I would love to cover this game at launch in a huge capacity and make sure that I make an awesome playthrough. And, you know, the thing is, every time that I've played a GTA game, it has resonated with the audience and become content gold for me. Whether it was the original time that I played GTA Trilogy back during that summer on PS2, hooked up to an HD TV, even though it was a PS2, original PS2, and it lagged and it was fucking widescreen stretched out, looked like shit, right? Still, that was some of the best content I feel like I've ever put out, entertainment-wise. People loved it.
It created the best This Is How You Don't plays, yes.
Then I played GTA 4 and all of its expansions, right? Then I played the other PlayStation 2 versions of the games, which was Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories, right? I did all of them. Then GTA 5 came out, and I played that, and that playthrough blew up, and everyone absolutely loved me playing that game. Then I went back and replayed these games multiple times over the years, right? So I would like nothing more than GTA 6 to be a new, awesome playthrough that everyone wants to see Darkside Phil's take on this game.
No one is going to do that.
But things have changed. It's not 2013 when GTA 5 came out. It's not 2012 or 2011 when I played the original GTA trilogy. It's 2026. Okay? There are people who still like my content, but it's like this many compared to the whopping amount that used to care. You know, even if I play this game and it is a great playthrough and, you know, people talk about it, it's not just going to be me. It's going to be everyone who clips me, everyone who steals my content, everyone who reposts it everywhere. They're going to get the attention because that's what the industry has become. It's not just about the creator making videos. It's about every moron who steals the content immediately to get personal gain from it. And unless I have a lawyer that's going to slap everyone with lawsuits saying, stop stealing my content, likely I'm not going to get the big attention boost or anything that normally I would have gotten playing GTA in the past. Okay? It's a very different system now than how it used to be. When I played GTA 5, most people came to DSP Gaming to see DSP. That's the truth. If you wanted to see This Is How You Don't Play, you'd have to wait, and they would make that a week or two later, but I'd still have a couple weeks to at least get my content out there. Today, my content is immediately stolen. Right now, people are recording this podcast, clipping it, and putting clips up before I'm done broadcasting. So I can't even benefit from it yet, and they've already stolen. That's how all these idiots work now, okay? And again, unless I get a lawyer and I start slapping people with these lawsuits left and right, I can't prevent that. So what I will say is, as a creator,
I'm just smiling the whole time.
What I can hope for, all right, is I can at least put out a good playthrough that's entertaining to my core fan base, but also, now that I'm doing highlights and things like that, I can get some interesting, notable moments, montages, and things out there that maybe those can hit the algorithm. Because to be honest, I don't think that my raw playthroughs will hit the algorithm much moving forward. There was a case with Resident Evil 9, it did. My Resident Evil 9 playthrough hit the algorithm, and I got tons of views on it, and that was good. That finally, DSP Gaming was in the algorithm again just for raw gaming. That's a good feeling, okay? But for the most part, it's never going to happen. Even if my playthrough is great, no one's going to watch it here. They're going to watch it somewhere else because an idiot stole it. But what I can hope is that maybe I can have these highlight moments, these montage videos, these special edited versions, maybe those can get pushed into the algorithm somewhere. And people will be able to check those out, and I'll get some prominence and get attention again based off of those. That's the most I think I can hope for it as a creator. No, I don't think that GTA 6, even if it's the best game ever made, is going to make me giant views and gangbusters money. I'm not going to make 100,000 views on a video from the playthrough. It's just not going to happen. This is the nature of what's happened with YouTube and where things have moved, is that unless you are doing the kind of content that these idiots make, stealing content, editing drama content, you can't even get seen in the algorithm anymore. Because that's how they designed it. It was by design that they want the viral clip to go more prominently live and be featured over the actual content it came from.
It timed it perfectly.
Does that make sense? So I hope GTA 6 is good. I hope it's culturally relevant. I hope it's the best mainstream game in years.
Fuck! It would have been perfect if he ended right there. That was literally the fade out. Fuck! So close. That's not his music, guys. I'm adding that music.
In years and years. I hope that it'll put games back on the map and that companies will actually start making good ones
still
again.
Going.
Okay?
By the way, the question was, is GTA 6 going to be good and live up to expectations?
And I do hope, obviously, that yes, my playthrough is good. It'll get people interested in my content again. But the truth of the matter is,
oh my God,
I'm doing well
please.
Anyway. I don't need GTA 6. Like, what's his name? In Kick Chat, hasn't been around in a while. His name is Save Us GTA 6, right? Like, GTA 6 is going to come out and save the business. No. There's no business that needs to be saved. I'm good. I'm doing fine. But if GTA 6 is great, that'll also help and give maybe extra boost. That's nice. But I'm not hinging on it. I wouldn't be shocked if it comes out and it sucks. And everyone says, oh, it's nowhere near as good as previous GTA games. That very well could happen too. All the other mighty companies seem to have fallen. So I wouldn't be shocked if Rockstar also lost their way.
Okay.
And also can't put out good games anymore.
Please.
You know what I mean?
Okay, God, please. Droves of Gout is new band name. That's good, Sir Percy.
You're right, it does. Let me change that. Someone just says your crawl says welcome to DSP Reacts. I forgot to change that back. Thank you for telling me.
Yep, Logan K is right. He's already counting GTA money. I don't think he's going to get the boost he thinks. It's been 13 years between entries and everyone streams now. Absolutely true. He's going to get the day one boost. Like, people are going to get, there'll be a few thousand views on that part one. But after that, it's like, all right. It's not like the old days where everyone's like, let's strap in and see DSP play this. You know, we'll definitely be watching this Say You Don't Play of it whenever that comes out. But who knows?
Appreciate that.
Okay. NW News says across for attention, long ways for results.
I'd like to talk about today. We have a little bit of extra time, a few more minutes.
It's 1 o'clock.
To chill and hang out before we go on a break, and then I jump into Sorrows for today's stream.
Here's the bag. Go ahead, Philip. You know you want to do it.
And yes, for the record, it would be nice if you could support the content if you like it today. So
begging segment, guys.
90-minute podcast so far, and you're watching on the YouTube side. If you could give a like for engagement purposes, that would help a ton. Please do. If you're watching this on demand, if you can like the video and leave comments if you like the show, please do. If you could support this stream today in some way, whether that be a super chat, a membership, a gifted membership, some kicks, a sub, a gifted sub, or a tip, I would appreciate that. You know, currently today, how are we doing? We have no subs and no kicks whatsoever, so 0 support from the kick side at all. 1 membership from Luna, thank you, Luna. 1 super chat from Snortflicker, and then 1 other one from a troll. And then we have no tips whatsoever today at all, 0 tips. So, yeah, it would be great to get some support for the stream if you guys are liking the content, okay?
Is that on the record or off the record?
Will I play GTA Online with you?
No.
Man, that React really helped viewership today, huh? We're up to 186. We'll get to 200 at some point. Maybe. Will we even get to 200 is the question. Oh yeah, look at the chair.
Do everything Xbox One has console time in the sun again? That's solely reliant on their own management and how they decide to move forward. It's this simple. If they want Xbox to be prominent, they must provide a value proposition to the customer to own an Xbox. Whether that's console exclusives that are absolutely, must be played on Xbox and cannot be played on PlayStation and Nintendo.
Is that what console exclusive means?
Price-wise, it's the cheapest console, but it's just as powerful as its competition. It has a value for Game Pass, has this, unique subscription service. We'll get a ton of games for a discounted price. Whatever it is, they have to find that again. Because it used to be pushing the power of the console and pushing the exclusives. Those were the two things. And they lost both. They lost being the most powerful console. They lost the exclusives. So with no value proposition whatsoever, what would be the purpose of buying an Xbox right now? I can't even think of one. I can't. So
it'll be a while to 100. It's just how it goes. It's just a very gradual thing. Like 183 is low before. Podcast. This is very low, but it's all gradual.
Get that back.
It takes time to break, but that day will come. Obviously.
Black Sky, I never played Elena in Street Fighter 6 because she came out at a time when I wasn't playing Street Fighter 6. I had my almost year away from the game.
All right, is that why?
Everyone wanted me to play the other character, Sagat, and then there was another new character, Alex. Also, from what I'm to understand, she's one of the worst characters in the game. So there's no point in even, messing with her.
So now low-tier characters are not worth playing.
I played Big Rigs Over the Road Racing. F for fake, you missed it. I had a Worst Games Ever marathon. I think it was last year. I can't remember exactly when it was, but we did a Worst Games Ever marathon, and I played it during that marathon. You can check it out. And yeah, it was actually pretty hilarious how messed up the game was. It wouldn't even work on my PC. They allow you to buy it on Steam, but the damn game doesn't even work.
Any other reason you might not like her? Or? He did, La Modica, 100%. And he was very clear today, if you didn't see earlier. He was very clear how, he made sure it wasn't blow me away. It wasn't break the doors down. It was a good stream. Attendance okay. He's very coping.
Anything else, my friends?
Very cope-filled recap.
Yeah, Dab Hands, I know. Resident Evil 9 came out with a roguelike DLC where it's randomized stages and enemies and it's Leon surviving. And it's fine, but it's not really Resident Evil. It's meant to be just a quick, a free add-on. I don't really care. I'm in the midst of many different playthroughs right now that I'm interested in and I want to get through. Plus, we got a new game, Directive 8020 next week. So really, this expansion doesn't really bother me. I'm like, not a big deal. If people really want me to play it, I would consider it. I don't have to play it or not, but I just don't really care.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I know it came out. Not like I fucking care. I mean, if you like it, I'll play it, but not like I care.
All right, man. Just a question. Relax, dude.
Am I going to try a Dairy Queen Mortal Kombat meal? What the hell? I don't really believe you that Dairy Queen has a Mortal Kombat meal, but I'm going to look it up.
Oh, God. Please say there's not. Please say he got baited. Please. Is there a Mortal Kombat meal? Please say there's not.
What does this even mean? Oh, no. They put... You got to see this. You guys ready for this? You've got to see what they're doing at Dairy Queen. Are you ready for this? I don't think you are.
Oh, we're not ready. We can't be any more ready.
Do you know what Taijin spice is?
What?
They put Taijin spice into a lemonade cooler and a regular lemonade. It's spicy like pepper flavor. They put it into cooling sweet drinks.
Okay. That seems to be a normal thing, right? Yeah, it's a normal drink.
It's getting bizarre and weird. Like chicken, okay. That makes sense. Put some spicy seasoning on your chicken.
Isn't it normal?
Fine.
Yeah.
There is no reason to put it in a drink. That is ludicrous. That, again, these companies have no ideas anymore. So literally what they do is they're like, oh, we have this thing. Let's just put it on something else. They don't ask, does this go together? Does this make sense? Should we? It's just, we can. Should we do it? Well, I don't care because we can do it. So just do it. Right?
Well, you'll be surprised to know that this spice has been used in Mexico since 1985. It's a commonly used condiment in Texas, actually. It entered the U.S. market in 1993. So
they'll probably have the Taijin Spice Blizzard. Why not? We can put it in there. It doesn't taste good or anything, but just fucking do it anyway. Oh.
Taijin for the Gaijin. There you go. Taijin.
Ugh.
It's a slur for Thai people living in Japan. Taijins. I've never heard that, but
it's like I said, it's been a long time since we've seen anything truly unique in fast food at all. The
Yeah,
things they're
definitely,
doing
I
aren't
agree.
New offerings at all. They're like, what's the best thing? Here, let's do it this way. You ready? What's the best new thing that we
good
have
flex,
tried
King. Good
at
flex.
each major fast food chain in the last year to 2 years? Taco Bell. I would say their nuggets. Seriously, their Taco Bell nuggets is the best thing they've added. You know, the item that doesn't match the Taco Bell menu and shouldn't be at Taco Bell. That's the best new item that they've added is their chicken nuggets, right?
You gotta be kidding me.
Okay.
He's having a meeting here. Okay, everybody. Name the most unique thing you've had in fast food over the last 2 years. Can any of you say something? Anyone have anything? Can anyone come up with one thing?
Okay. McDonald's.
Dude, it's burgers and fries and tacos. It's not that fucking deep, dude.
That they've added is their chicken nuggets.
Jesus
right?
Christ.
Okay. McDonald's. What's the best new thing that we've had at McDonald's? All they do at McDonald's is they recombine the same ingredients into the Big Arch. The Big Arch isn't even that good. The Quarter Pounder's better. It's just 2 Quarter Pounder patties with other things on it, but it's not even as good. Right? Nothing new at McDonald's has been good in the last 2 years.
Oh.
Okay. Burger King.
Hold on. Whoa. Easy. You got to be careful with that stock price, man. Damn.
Oh, God. Burger King.
Sell.
Has done nothing but repackage the same Whopper about 70 times in the last 2 years. Like, can you name one legit new thing that Burger King has that is on the menu, stayed, and is good? Right?
God, scathing commentary today.
Wendy's. I would say
Go ahead.
Wendy's, yeah, they have chicken tenders now, and their tenders are all right, and they have the new dipping sauces, and that's okay. Is it anything special? No, everyone has tenders and sauces.
Oh my God.
You see what I'm saying? Like, we could continue on,
Please.
but none of these places have any originality at all. They all just copy what someone else has done, or they recombine things they've already had and claim it's new when it's not.
Please, DSP.
No, it's not.
Relax.
You didn't offer anything for me to come to your place. Do you remember the Wednesday meal that they had at Wendy's, where all it was?
That's a good joke. What the fuck are they supposed to do? Invent a new animal?
Randomized sauce.
That's a good stand-up joke.
Packets. That's not a meal. That's not
Yes,
something
they are.
new. You're just an idiot, and you put no effort in, and you think that the customer's stupid, and they're gonna come by and waste their time on it.
It's just chicken,
You know?
dumb shit. I've ate 1,000 chickens.
It's pretty bad. I really do want someone to come out with something new and good, and it's been a long
Exactly.
time.
New animals. That's what we need. New animals. What else can we put on a burger?
Nobody cares how you pronounce the spice. It's a moot point. I don't give a shit. I'll call it whatever I want.
Ooh.
People are screaming in the chat. It's pronounced tahine. I'll never use it. I'll never eat it. Why do I care?
Yeah, Jay
I don't want to
Kuma.
have a spicy, stupid seasoning on my Frosty or my lemonade.
Eat that, J. Kuma. Just keep sending money, please. That's all you're good for, J. Kuma.
All right. Anything else, guys? Anything else to discuss today, or shall we end the show and get set up and take my little break and get ready for Saros to continue?
We got to get out of here. We've had enough fun today, I think.
What do you mean? How do I explain the snack wraps? What do you mean? The McDonald's snack wraps? You mean the idea that they already had, it was a huge success, then they completely got rid of them and they've brought them back as an expensive menu item that no one wants? The idea of the snack wrap at McDonald's was simple. Small tortilla, small piece of chicken that had good flavor,
Yes.
a little bit of sauce, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of lettuce, done. Snack wrap. It was cheap. It was like, what, $1.50 at most? They were snackable, poppable. You 2 bites, they were done.
Poppable?
But they were craveable. They were really good, fast mix.
They were both poppable and craveable.
Poppable, it was cheap. It was like, what, $1.50 at most? They were snackable, poppable. You 2 bites, they were done. But they were craveable. They were really...
Okay. Snackable, poppable, craveable. I'll hit a bell now for any future bull words we hear, okay? So snackable, poppable, craveable.
Good, fast menu food, like dollar menu style food. Then they bring it back. Oh, look, it's the snack wrap. It's got a big tender in it now, so it's twice the size of the old one, but it's 4 times the cost. They're charging like $5 for a snack wrap. $5 is not a snack.
Yeah. Exactly. I think fast food, I think frozen pizzas aren't a snack either.
A joke.
That's just me.
They bring back an old idea, a much worse version for much more money. Ooh. And they expect like it's a good, oh, look what we did. We brought back the snack wrap. No, you didn't, stupid.
Oh.
You created something completely different, not even equivalent.
Not again,
You're
King.
More. It tastes worse.
Uh-oh. He's heating up. He's getting pissed again. He's so emotional about the fast food. He's so heated today. You call that a fucking snack? Not on my watch, Ronald. King B. Cruel says he's starting to look like the Ham Bubger guy. I didn't know who that was, so I did Google it. And you can see if you agree or not. Here we go. This is upscaled in 4K, but here we go. That's the King B. Cruel's
I don't remember
take.
when I played Black Ops 4 Black Sky. What I remember is Black Ops 4 Blackout was good. Data Checker says, I think you should drop more edited content on your days off to give us something to watch when we're caught up on the week. Yeah, that's the idea. Like, we got this edited video out now on DSP Reacts of the React from last night. There won't be any other content on DSP Reacts until the next React. So anyone who saw the React or whatever last night or hasn't seen it yet and he wants to see an abridged version, that's a really good abridged version that people can enjoy with the editing and everything. So I hope that they'll check it out.
Oh, for sure. Of course.
That'll be there live until Sunday night, so that gives something on the channel to watch.
That's craveable. You can pop. It's poppable.
Be more challenging.
Please, can we be done?
Content on DSP Gaming because the gameplay stuff that I do doesn't do as well. Like, for example, back on Sunday we had the Pokemon Articuno catching debacle. I made a great highlight video of that. It's entertaining to watch. It's got about 3,100 views. Not great. It's a couple bucks.
Philip, during this very same stream, sir, you said that one was doing well, and it's doing better than the other gameplay videos, so that was good. Now you're saying it's not doing well? I can't keep up. Sir, do you forget what you say in the same show? You got to keep track of this, man.
Pokemon Articuno catching debacle. I made a great highlight video of that. It's entertaining to watch. It's got about 3,100 views.
Uh-huh.
Not great. It's a couple bucks of profit. I'm paying way more to have these videos made. So, I have to find the right stuff to highlight that's going to make sense. That's going to kind of get attention.
Man. Sometimes
it'll be a topic from the podcast, like a thing I'm talking about, or a react from that. Sometimes it will be gameplay. But I can't just constantly pump out videos just for the sake of pumping them out if they're not going to get attention. There's no point. So it's tricky. It's tricky to figure out what to do. In this case, this week, the one gameplay video on DSP Gaming that's highlighted, and now the one video on the React channel that's highlighted. I think that's a good balance. Next week, I think I have to do an abridged version of each React stream. So depending on how many I do next week, might see where those videos are going. You know what I'm saying?
1:14 now, sir. No more money is coming. Can we be done?
Oh, really? Jay Kuma says there's a leak that Tifa is going to be a character in Street Fighter 6. I don't know. I don't pay attention to leaks. I don't really care.
Two things he doesn't care about. Girls and Street Fighter, dumb fuck.
When stuff gets officially announced, great, but I'm not going to be a rumor monger and sit around listening to these rumors and things on the internet like these people do. Because in truth, the reason that people are all about that is because they need content and don't have any. So they jump on a rumor. Oh, this could be true. Well, why am I wasting my time talking about it if it could be true?
Because
I'll
it's
talk about
fun.
it when it is true. You know, not when it's, oh, there's a hint that it might be true. So I'll talk about it if it's real.
This is the best meme of that situation, though. There we go. That's the best meme about the situation that person brought up. But anyways, moving on.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Are we
we're
good,
done,
guys?
buddy.
I think we've, it's almost a 2-hour show at this point. I think we've talked about enough topics. We got enough going here.
Oh,
I
great
hope
topics
everyone
today.
enjoyed who watched on demand.
Oof, man, great
and
topics.
Thank you for chilling and watching live on the stream, guys. I appreciate that. So here's the deal.
Oh, well, great.
Hold on, let me mute the music.
This was, I mean, let me tell you, this definitely needed to be a level 1 podcast today with all the topics we had. This was too jam-packed for a morning show. Let me tell you, holy shit.
That is it for the week. I certainly hope that you guys enjoyed chilling, hanging out. And thank you to those who did support the content. You guys are awesome. I am now going to have a fun day of gameplay all day long here on the channel, which is excellent. So I hope that you guys will stick around.
Definitely.
To see me play the game.
Stick around.
However, the podcast shall return this Sunday, where I'll tell you all about my time off. We'll get caught up on gaming news and everything that's going on, and we'll go from there. Thank you guys so much for watching the Level 1 podcast, and I'll see you on the next episode. Peace out.
I would say
Okay.
don't rewatch Instamat.
Well, folks.
Oh, hold on. He
it is
forgot to
time
turn
for
it
my break.
off.
Now,
There you go.
during the break, I'll be doing a few different things. It'll probably be like 15 minutes. Then when we come back, we'll be playing Soros for about 2.5 hours. I'm hoping we can get through and complete World 3 today. I don't know if we will, but let's see what happens, okay? Please support the stream. So far today, incredibly low support. We've had a great week of streams that have all done well. Hopefully that'll turn around, and we'll get some support for the stream today while I play Soros, okay? In the meantime, grab a drink or a snack or whatever you need to do, and I'll be back in a few. And in the meantime,
Heavy
I
bag
will
day coming.
play some highlight clips here that you guys can enjoy during the break, right? Here we go.
Oh, fucking shit.
Okay, thank you guys. I'll see you in a few.
Believe it or not, Phil isn't on stream. Please leave a message in the chat. I went for a walk, or I'm using my phone. Where could I be? Believe it or not, I'm not on stream.
My God, I could extra stuff. Everything, and I need to get my PlayStation hooked up now. So if you guys could bear with me while I get my PS5.
I'm going
that
live.
Purple bar in the bottom left.
Still at $16. There we go. Stop the count here. And I will go to the mountain today. Let's go to the mountain. Come on. So, why is today's guest not there? Why is today's guest not there? Hide mountain. We'll do it this way. Why is today's... Did I write it wrong? What did I write? Stop the count. Did I write it? Did I spell it incorrectly? That could be on me. Stop the count. It worked correctly. I wrote it correctly. Let me make sure if it went through. There we go. It did. It did. It did. Okay, I'm confident it's going to show this time. Get out of here. We're not going to do this one. Let's do this one. Mountain. Show mountain. It better have it. Not Marble Mountain. Fuck off! Why is it not showing? It did go through, though. One final chance here. That's not counting. Core trigger. Go. All right, fuck it. I give up. I still should be able to show you the number, though. Here, get out of here, Mountain. Fuck off, Mountain. I'll fix it. God damn it. Get out of here, Mountain. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, here we go. Yesterday we had 6. The prediction was 7, okay? I know the prediction was 7. We're going to see where we go today. This will work for sure, I know. Unfortunately, I believe we are going down, okay? And I believe our final number today will be 4. So unfortunately, we didn't hit the goal of our 7 bands, but it's fine. We'll get through this together. Well, big ups everybody for chilling today. Very robust day. I have fun. Hope you did too. We'll see you tomorrow night for the lore stream, which will be the stories behind DSP's shortest playthroughs, okay? DSP's shortest videos, not playthroughs, shortest videos. That'll be Saturday night. And of course, that being said on Sunday, all right? So you're all fucking legends. Big ups. See you next time. Big ups, Velvet. See you next time, everybody. Bye.
Keep on